So this will be a late night car chats.
Yes.
We're just gonna keep it real.
Yes.
If you want us to react or respond or talk about something in general, let us know.
And we will.
And we probably will. If it's one of your favorites, please understand that we're gonna probably roast the hell out of them. We roast the hell out of our own favorites. We'll talk about anything and everything. It can be Marvel, anime. At the moment right now, it seems that we're just talking about a lot of the ASMR, like, people, like Yagami, King Akira, all that good stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it real. We're gonna just talk to you as if you're here. We're just gonna give the tea. If you're into that, stick around. We'll see. But yeah, what do you want to start off talking? I have a list. Hold on. I'm just using voice memo on my phone because your girl, a college student, and is poor.
No, we don't have money for that.
Yeah, we just outside. Enjoy the ASMR in the background. Did you know that some places don't have, like, cicadas and stuff like that? So you don't have it where, like, the trees are screaming in the middle of the day and stuff?
That's a little weird.
A lot of people who aren't used to that, they freak out.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are the trees screaming?
That, I would be freaked out. I would actually think that we're in a horror movie if that happened. I'd be like, so...
The hills are alive.
I'd be like, so where's the killer coming from?
Oh, God.
Since he killed all the bugs. Imagine just hearing like a snap of a twig in that though, compared to this.
You hear like ominous music in the background. It's just like a choir hidden in the forest.
Like it's time to go. We're not trying to die. Ow. We're not trying to die.
Oh my God. Okay, here, I got one. I've been really getting into King Akira lately. Like a lot of his Levi stuff. I love Levi. One of them. This is how you know I need to sleep. We're bleeding out in his arms. Yes. Love it. And he's like, you won't die as a victim. You will be remembered as a victor. And in my out loud, I said, my name's Meh. I turned off the laptop. I turned off the lights, and I went straight to bed.
Be like, sir. Like you're like, so wait a minute. So we got attacked, or we're dying.
We're bleeding out. Yes.
Okay, so I'd be like, sir, I don't know if this is a blood loss. That's making me confused, but my name is Tyler.
It's like your final words. It's like they actually call us listener. Essentially with King Akira, it's like you're in these other anime worlds. Like I haven't started from like the very first episode he's ever made. I just happened to see the title of a video. I'm like, ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah. But from what I've picked up, it's like these characters are aware that you're not from that world. Sometimes they call you listener. I'm like, ooh. King Akira runs it, and each, like, I guess season, it's like book 1, book 2, book 3, and the last one I read, we kill ourselves to save Levi because it also destroys Akira or something. Oh. He has like different accounts and stuff, and I don't know. Either way, I gotta investigate more of it, but I really dig it. He has like that he satiates. I'm an English major. I should know. It's just because I go to college doesn't mean I'm smart. I live by that. But no, he really focuses on his comfort, and I think his Patreon, which I've been looking into, his Patreon, you get more of the sexy stuff, but then at the same time, I think he's not doing that anymore. I don't know. But the point is, he does a lot of story, he does some comfort, but he really does the angst and story. He gives you that tough love. Yeah. Like, you break up. There's one where you break up with your boyfriend, and Baku goes like, I told you he was fucking trash, but what do? You don't listen to me. I'm like, damn, boy.
That sounds like us, though.
I know. And I was like, oh my God. I'm not even broken up with anyone, and I felt sorry. But he does that. So he has those. There's another one I came across. I don't know. I'm going to butcher the name. Xaid. It's like Xaid. Apparently he's on TikTok, and I follow him now, too, on there. But there was one where, again, we're bleeding out. Or not. Well, we're injured. because Dobby kidnapped us. Raccoon!
Where?
Do you see the shadow
I see
wafting
him.
through the trees? But no,
He's big chunky.
oh, there's another one.
He's a smaller chunky.
What should do?
There's a big chunky and a smaller chunky.
I like them big. I like them chunky. That's all in the way she moves. But no, for now I'm gonna call him Xade. It's gonna be Xade until he probably corrects me in some way, or someone else does. But no, okay, let me start because I already lost my place. We're on a mission with Bakugo.
Yes.
And we're married.
Yes.
We're sent on this mission where Bakugo's the leader, and then we also have Midoriya, Kirishima, and Todoroki.
Yes.
And are you even listening?
Yes, I am.
You're watching the goddamn raccoon.
Look up a costume. I learned to multitask. They're cute though. But go on.
Yeah, we're on this mission, and like Midoriya got a backbone because he and Bakugo were arguing back and forth about how to do shit and like what to do and all this kind of stuff. And then he just got tired of Bakugo, and then he's like, "Shut up!" And I was like, "Whoop." Midoriya.
Like he was like us the listener. We're in the background. We just go.
I was like, okay.
Like clapping for him. Like go on.
He was getting sassy. Like we're dying. We're like dying, and Bakugo's like, "Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open." And then I, in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna close him out of spite.
Yeah.
But and then Bakugo's like, "Deku, where are you? She's hurt," and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I guess Deku's like, "Do you have?" Because we're being sent there to get Dobby and I think Toya. I think Toya, is that her name?
I think that's her
Starts
name.
with a T.
Yes, I think it's Toya.
Yeah.
Correct us.
Yeah, we'll get corrected on a lot of things, I feel. But, no, and so Midoriya's like, "Do you have him?" And then Bakugo's like, "No, what? Who do we have?" I'm like, "You are the captain. I know that we're hurt and stuff." And then Midoriya has the audacity to get snappy with him because Bakugo's worried that we're dying. Well, we are dying, but that we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, it was glorious. Like, I want more sassy, doesn't take shit from Bakugo Midoriya. I love it. I love it so much. It was so funny. Like, we're dying, and the Bakugo's like, "Hurry up!" And he's like, "Well, first we gotta get this person." I'm like, "You would let me die."
Midoriya said, "Fuck your girl."
Pretty much. Fuck your wife. We got a mission to do. I was like, respect. I respect that.
He's like, after years of breaking so many bones.
After everything I've gone through, you don't scare me. Kiri's like, "Come on, guy." Todoroki's like,
Todoroki's just Todoroki.
Todoroki just be how he is, man. He's gone through enough trauma. He's like, "Fuck y'all, I'm gonna be over here."
What cracks me up about Todoroki, it's like in any audio, he's the same person. He does not change at all.
I know, and he always talks like very calmly.
Yes. Like all the other characters, like they change a little bit, depends on who's doing them. Like Todoroki, every single ASMR person is just like, yep.
Well, there's one, I forget if it was Xade or if it was King Akira or someone else. There was another person I came across, something like Parker, whatever. I can't remember. There's so many different ones I've found and loved. But one of them was like, Todoroki finds out that, I don't know if it was an abuser or a bully or whatever, but he got pissed off at us. He's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, "Todoroki, I know you probably don't know a lot about psychology, but you've been abused. You should know that it's more complicated than just telling people." "Todoroki, calm down."
Like, "No, you must tell me." That was like, okay, look at here.
"How could you not tell me? I hate abuse." And then, of course, he, the anger shifted to the actual cause of anger, which was the bully or abuser, and then he beats the shit out of him. But I was like, "Ooh, okay."
Like, a little switch, that ain't you. That's not.
That was the Endeavor coming out.
Yeah, that's your daddy. You're like, you need a.
Don't
be like your dad. Back it on up. Don't be like your dad.
Back it up.
Oh my goodness. It did. My favorite audio from him is still the CEO one from Yagami Yato.
Oh my god. I haven't listened to that yet. I'm almost a little nervous. I'm scared of the listener at this point.
This is this a little. Do you want me to tell you or?
Oh, you've told me already.
Yeah, the cameras.
Oh wait, there were cameras. No, you didn't say that. I thought you meant the fact that we masturbate 16 times and we don't know if it was consecutively, like back to back, or.
Well, that's how he caught us with the cameras. Yeah.
Listener's a freak. I respect if she a freak or they. Sorry, they.
Yeah, because I know when I remember the first time I was listening to that, I was like, I know good and well I would never do that. You think I'm gonna be at my job that I worked hard to get to and start just spreading my legs, just going to town?
Don't they have like calls? Like it's an assistant, right?
Yeah.
Or secretary or some shit.
Yeah.
Wow, they must be really not doing well.
But yeah, apparently we still have a job because he's just like, we'll come in here for a second and just, I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but
just say it. It's okay. They'll find out.
Well, it's older audio, so but he's pretty much like, after he catches you, he brings you in for a meeting
Mm-hmm.
to talk to you about it. And it's like, I caught you on these cameras. You gone to the bathroom 16 times every single day. What? Basically, like, I know you in there doing the nasty. I know you are. And I know you've been looking at me all seductively, so. And he's like, come in here and we'll make out. And then he was like, oh yeah, Midoriya's coming in for a speech. Get underneath the table. And you can probably imagine what we did.
We went to sleep. No. I would have gone to sleep. I'd be like, fuck, hell no. Nasty. This is a place of business.
Well, apparently not anymore at that point.
Well, I mean, I guess there will be business, but...
Yeah, the business, freaky business. While Midoriya's giving his presentation.
Did you write Mim was here underneath my bed?
Oh my god. But that audio...
Unplug the computer. Just do random shit. Sir, what happened? It seems that there might have been a blackout. It's just your laptop that got unplugged, sir.
Actually, at one point in the audio, like, Todoroki makes a sound from us giving him some. And, like, Midoriya's like, sir, are you okay? He's like, yes. Are you sure? Midoriya's, like, for real concerned about him. And he's just like, do you want me to continue? I can stop. I can come back another time. He's like, no.
He a freak too.
Poor Midoriya don't know what's going on underneath the desk.
Maybe he did know.
Did he?
What if it's just one of those desks that aren't like, there's like, you can see underneath. It's like, it's the equivalent of like those folding tables.
Oh my god.
So he saw, but he just tried his best not to comment.
He's like, I really need to make this fail. So I'm just going to look at you in the eye.
He's like, oh god, I really need this job. Yeah. Or he's like, I went to college for 5 years just for this. I will be paying off those student loans for the rest of my life.
I was supposed to be the #1 hero, but yeah, here I am.
Didn't work out well, huh? Young Midoriya.
As if All Might's alive by then.
Yeah, he probably... There'll be some shit that goes down.
That man is covered in plot armor, I swear.
Vicks. He's just using Vicks. He's been drinking the crackers, drinking the Sprite or the ginger ale, and then just a lot of Vicks.
Like, how many, I don't know, let me check how many seasons it's been. We've been through so many seasons. He has fought so many villains since his injury. From All For One. Went through 2 movies. And he's still kicking. And apparently in the manga, he's still alive as well.
It doesn't surprise me.
I was like, how? Like, I love him. I don't want him to die. But I do want to see Midoriya go off, though.
I want a Kaneki arc.
I want to see him
go off.
Rage.
It's like, I'm imagining those TikToks where it's like, where people are like, I am mad, but I'm not why. That's Midoriya. Like he stops the door from slamming.
Like he's like, I ain't gonna go off, but I'm gonna go off just a little bit.
He's the type that probably went upstairs in his room and like, you know, was pacing really quickly, and then he's about to scream, but he never screams. He's just like, like.
I mean, his mama's really sweet, but that don't mean anything.
She's sweet because we there.
Yeah.
We don't know what happens whenever the camera's not on them.
She's Bakugo's mom when the camera's not on.
I love. Oh my god. So, I'm looking through this really long ass list. At this point, I'm just stopping wherever. But imagine.
Yes.
Listener gives the man who you are with a Brazilian. How do you think that would go?
Repeat that.
Listener.
My brain.
listener takes the man, whoever they're with, to go get a Brazilian.
Okay.
I feel like Hawks would be into it.
He would be. He probably goes there all the time to get it done.
Like I feel like he's just really. I feel like he'd be into the hot wax thing. He's just really into pain.
He is.
Dobby, part of his flesh would be ripped off.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea for him. Some of those staples could be gone too.
It's like a staple. It's like a staple gun, just.
It's like you as listeners, like the person that's doing it from like, I got their staple gun right here. Just plug it up.
Shoto, as soon as the wax is on there, he constantly heats up his body, like, you know, so the wax never dries, so he doesn't have to do it. Or he just freezes it.
Oh, God. How about Dusty?
Ashy? Oh my god.
Would he even...
He would touch everything. He would just be like, no. Bakugo would blow up everything.
Yeah, he would, out of pain.
You'd have to cover his mouth. You know, like, with the tournament, how they had to, like...
Chain him up
and cover his mouth. And you just hear... That would be him.
Yeah, that would be. Honestly.
God, Hawks.
What about Mirio?
He would face through him. He's like, no. The concern on that. Tamaki would just look at you. Like, he would just be down. But
in actuality,
he's like, I'll do anything for you, buddy. But
he's like, I don't like this. Oh my god, what about Eraserhead?
Oh my god, Aizawa.
Yeah, there's his name. His name slipped from me from a second.
I understand. I feel like he would
erase someone's quirk.
I feel like he would take it like a champ, but as soon as you got home,
oh, it's over with.
You're done. You're done with it every form of the way.
Yeah. That's as soon as you get home, that daddy quirk's gonna come out.
That quirk. Daddy quirk?
That daddy kink.
No, it's a quirk. He'd be like, oh, so you hurt me, so allow me to hurt you.
You're like, no.
Allow me to watch as you cry.
No.
Shinso would just use his quirk on the person to do it to you instead.
He would, honestly. You're like, I ain't doing this. Like, wash your mind.
Tell the cat I love him. Like he thinks he's about to die. Cutie would sound like he's dying. And so would Denki. I feel like he would accidentally electrocute someone.
Oh my god. Think he would. Actually, we would try to make him use up all his voltage so that he wouldn't fight back. I feel like I'm gone.
They'd have to use rubber gloves, like Ash whenever he first got Pikachu.
Yeah,
that's how we drag him there. Overhaul
wouldn't be there.
He's like, can you get a Brazilian with me? And he just look at you like, no.
Wouldn't be there. Like, no.
Oikawa would be like, oh, you get him too? I'm like, okay. Oikawa would totally get Brazilians and everything else. I swear to God.
Oh, he would. You know he would. It's just, no problem.
He probably, like, sculpts it, sculpts it, but, like, shaves it where it, like, makes an image, like an arrow, or just, like, writes something, a happy trail. That's the Oikawa, I swear to God.
And the pointing towards his dick.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I've been through so many audios lately, so I'm ready. Oh God, my leg though. My leg itches. Mosquitoes have been turning me up all week.
The what?
Mosquitoes. They've been turning my leg up all week. I believe my blood is literally like ice cream and cake.
I mean, you got cake. Mine is like a deflated loaf.
Because all I have to do is put a toe outside, and mosquitoes already ate up all my legs. I'm like,
it's like you stick out your toe, and then you just hear, like, you know, the sound whenever you run out of drink in your cup with the straw. That's what it is. And like the skin around your toe just deflates. It's like a Capri Sun.
And I just be sitting there like, I'm surrounded by people, but yeah, y'all dodged everyone to come to me. Why? I feel like Bella in Twilight. You know how all those damn vampires are coming after her, and you're just like, what is so special about her? What does her blood smell like chocolate cake or something?
It's that German chocolate.
It's the rare German chocolate cake.
It's rare.
It's like that rare German chocolate cake that costs like $1,000 just for like one tiny piece.
It has like the gold shavings on it. Like, I bet it tastes like nothing.
Yeah. And the thing is, she's a boring character. If you like Twilight, I'm sorry.
I'm not. I like Twilight too. That's why I diss on it all the time. I can make fun of it 24/7.
I liked it when I was younger. I watched all the movies, read all the books, so I'm kind of allowed to drag it now.
I don't hear anyone talking about Midnight Sun. I remember the hype of whenever it finally came out, but I don't hear anyone talking about it.
Midnight Sun?
It's the 5th installment of Twilight. It's Twilight basically, but in Edward's point of view. It's longer somehow, like by a lot. Well, I mean, it was gonna be a thing, but then someone leaked it. I forgot who. I don't know if it was like an old editor or whatever. So then she stopped, Stephanie Meyer.
Oh, good.
And now I guess she finally finished it and released it. I want Rosalie's story.
I do too. I care more about her story than the other three.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Alice. Jasper is a little questionable. Emmett, I never really cared for Emmett that much. I didn't like Rosalie as a kid, but
as you get older, you
understand.
Yeah. Which is funny. It's like I call that like the Squidward effect.
The Squidward effect. I know what you mean too.
Like when all of us were younger, we didn't like hardly anybody like Squidward. We're like, yeah, Squidward's so mean and boring. But then like as we get older, we're like, yeah, we're definitely Squidward. We understand. Yeah. So like Rosalie is the same way. It's just like when you were younger, you're like, yeah, she's so mean and disrespectful. But then you go, you're like, yeah, she's not really mean. She comes off that way, but it's understandable why.
Yeah.
And especially with Bella, who was clumsy.
She's more clumsy than you.
Oh, God. Oh, that's one scene where she cut a finger. That scene still makes me mad to this day. Even when I was younger and I saw that, I was like, why would you do that? Like, she was just like, oh, finger cut. And she showed it to everyone like a presentation.
Edward made it worse.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking dumbass.
He pushed her into a whole glass table. And I'm just like, what?
And then she was I remember how that chapter ended, I don't remember if it was the prologue or the chapter or whatever, but it was like she looked up and then realized that she was like surrounded by monster. I forgot how it went exactly. Someone's gonna roast me about that and probably be like, it was actually this. Shut the fuck up. But
yeah, I remember reading that because I remember in my mind when I read it, I instantly thought of like, you know, like on TikTok when people are drawing hawks, like the shadow and just the eyes. Like that's all. When I read it, that's all I thought was like just their body silhouettes with just their eyes looking at her. I was like, yeah. How are you just now seeing them in this point of view? It's to keep I'm sorry. I don't care how in love I would have been with like not Edward. I would not ever get with Edward. But maybe the other three. I would still be cautious. Like I'd be like, I understand y'all love me and everything. I would never do anything to me, but Jasper is the newest one. He still
Jasper has got some questionable values.
He does. We still love him, but he does.
Oh my god. I'm looking through this list of things, and at some point I stopped coming up with just observations and funny, and I started making angsty headcanons. Like, here, I'll just read this one. So you're fighting a villain with Aizawa.
Yes.
What if he tries to erase the villain's quirk, but he accidentally erases yours somehow, and then it was like your quirk is now gone and leaving you open to this villain, and then you get horribly hurt. Imagine that angst. Like Aizawa would never forgive himself for that.
I would have made it worse by beating his ass.
Well, what if you're just so critically hurt you're you fucking
by the time we got back to the hero agency, you just hear it the whole time. Like, what? He's right there. He was right there.
What the hell was that? You're a teacher.
You've been doing this longer than me. What do you mean?
What do you mean accidents happen? Get over here and say that again.
I'm gonna get my quirk back now.
I dropped my phone. But yeah, it's like he runs away from you. Like, you know, like how people go to the room and they slam the door? He gets in his sleeping bag and just zips it all the way up. In this Kakuna looking ass sleeping bag.
Trying to escape. I'm like, no. I'll drag him by the sleep bag. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm not done. I almost died. And you gonna get in this sleeping bag? Like,
he was 100 feet away from me. And we were just standing as he gave his, villain speech, as they do. And you missed.
You missed. By a long shot.
Oh my god, we're like Mushu whenever Mulan's trying to fire that firework and aims for the mountain, and he's like, he was standing right there. That is the situation in which we were put in.
I would have forgave him, but I would have still been like, next time, you know what? I'm going with Fat Gum next time. No.
You're sleeping on the couch.
You sleeping on your sleeping bag in the couch.
Wow, that went from angst to like... Thank you, Tyler. You made it better.
I know me in these situations, I would not have been like, oh, baby. I would have been like, sir. I'm going to whoop your ass.
Whenever I get out of these casts, boy.
Yeah. Got me looking like Midoriya.
You make me... He wanted the nostalgia. He missed it.
Oh my god.
It's like, but babe, I thought you liked pain. Fuck off.
I'm like, in the bedroom. And not in that case. Not in this case.
But kitty cat. Shut up, Joe Exotic.
He'd be like, what if he would be like, what if I just let you dom tonight? No!
Aizawa, you will never financially recover from this. Because you're paying for the bill.
Yeah! I'm like, you better be working double shift at that school or something.
Better be working at Arby's or something.
Because you pay it.
Ooh, or imagine something happens to you.
Okay.
To the point where, like, your heart, like, stops. So, like, you're drowning and, they tried CPR and nothing's working. Your heart stopped now. Dinky used, like, in his act of, like, just grief and stuff, he uses as electricity to, like, restart your heart.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
No, okay, so, like, you're drowning.
Okay.
I'll make it better. You're drowning.
All right.
Hawk saves you, and
Yeah.
he's doing CPR. Like, he's, like, freaking out because nothing's happening. He even hears, like, your ribs crack and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
We're flopping up like in the cartoons when they hit the chest and the body.
Yeah, as ribs do when you're doing CPR. And then he just becomes frantic. He begs. He's like, if you wake up, I won't tease you anymore. And then,
That's
you know,
a lie.
come on, baby bird. Come on, kid. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't go where, you know. And then you just die.
I meant it. I don't know what to say.
You know, it was written out better, but I can't do it because I'm just hearing as I'm talking. Yeah. Like you're waiting for the punchline.
I'm just dead. I'll be floating from my body like, see ya, babe.
It's like doing CPR, you just hear, mommy.
My ass revives right back up.
It's like you're dying, and then you just hear, like, he's desperate, and then he's just like, mommy, and you're
It's like he whispers in our ears too because he don't want nobody else to know.
No, he says it. He just says it.
I was always just looking like, what the? And All Might's just like, interesting.
Oh my.
It's like, All Might would probably be like,
He just punched you in the chest. And you're brought back to life.
he would laugh as you woke up too.
And then, like, you cough up blood, and he's like, hey, same.
And like in this situation, you don't know about his condition, so you just look up like, what?
What?
Midoriya's just like, oh my, calm down.
Trying to be relatable with the kids.
Oh my god. Dinky was just patting us on the head like, I'm so glad you're alive.
I'd smack his hand away. Get the fuck away from me.
Oh. Hawk would just instantly take us into the air, killing us again.
Yeah, our lungs aren't ready for that change of air pressure.
Like, he's so happy he doesn't think about it.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's like back to Midoriya. Okay, so he hugs you and then, you know, spins you around, like picks you up, spins you around and stuff. What if he just, you know, he means to lightly toss you in the air, but you like go soaring?
All you see behind you is this green trail.
He was here.
And All Might just sit there looking at him like, you've been doing this for years. And Nicky was like, oh god, I got a little too excited, I'm sorry. I went 2+ ultra on that ass.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you know that old meme where, like, if you slap a chicken enough times it can be cooked? How many times do you have to slap Hawks' ass before he's just, you know, cooked?
Depends on who we're talking about.
What do you mean, who? Like, who's slapping him?
I mean, Dobby, it would be instant because Dobby got that power.
Oh my god. You know that scene from Frozen where, like, Anna starts freezing solid and stuff?
Yeah.
That would be Hawks after that slap.
Oh my god. And Dobby would enjoy it too. He's like, this is what you get for calling me fried chicken. What did he call him in the latest audio?
I think I have that written down somewhere.
What was it, fried chicken or something?
Crispy chicken
Crispy
bitch.
chicken bitch.
Or something like that.
He's like, this is what you get for calling me crispy chicken bitch.
That gave me whiplash. I was like, oh, this is cute. And then they got sassy. I was like, oh, okay.
When Hawk said that, I just bust out laughing. I was like, okay.
I did too. I was like,
I mean, his skin does look like beef jerky for some odd reason.
if that's what you're eating, that's disgusting.
like Hawks is being nothing. He's like, what is that? He's just like, an enemy I just killed. Like, what?
Dobby looks like we're trying to like. He looks like the first stages on like how to make a leather belt.
He does.
Jesus.
Poor thing. He's just out here living life as a villain, burning shit.
God, I have so much shit on this list. I was listening to Yagami's Levi, and I was like, what nickname is he going to call us? Because I figured it's probably like Cadet or Lieutenant, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he called us my dear, and I swooned.
Yeah, that was so cute.
But then, he called us baby. I was like, ooh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then he called us puppy. I was like, hold on. And then he called us teddy bear, and I was like, hold the... Bakugo?
Like Yagami, do you remember what character you doing?
Nope. Apparently not. Jesus.
She forgot for a good second. It's like, oh yeah, I'm doing Levi. Oops.
It's like, why are you blushing? Your face is red. My cheeks are not red. They are puce at best.
Oh my god. I was listening to Mario one this morning. This little sexy comfort audio.
Aww.
Let's do it on the way to my internship, so you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Just driving, and all you hear is just slaps in the car.
Slap, slap, slap.
Slaps and sunshine. That's all. Thank God my mirror on my driver's side don't work.
Oh, I'm going through this list, and I see sometimes I write things thinking I'll know what they mean, and this one took me a while because it just have Bakugo saves your life, keep your eyes open. I was like, is that a threat? And I was like, oh no, that's where Bakugo's saving your life, and he's repeatedly saying keep your eyes open. I felt threatened by my own title. Sorry, what?
No, I was gonna. You keep going.
Okay, say it's fall, okay?
Yeah.
And you go to a maze,
Or
or just a farm,
yeah.
with hawks.
Yeah.
You get the pumpkins,
Yeah.
you go to the maze, and then you hear him scream, and he drops everything, and you look over, there's a scarecrow.
It's the Fry situation all over again.
He gets like really scared, like you see him stealing some ears of corn.
I'm like, babe. It's not real. You're a hawk.
Why are you scared of a scarecrow? You know it's not anything.
And why are you stealing corn? Stop it.
He's like, I don't like the way that his arms are just straight like that. It's the T-pose.
T-pose? Like, babe, it's there for the crows. It's there for the crows. And apparently you.
Sokoyami is just like, I know. And like he's reassuring Hawks because he's scared of it too.
And like Dark Shadow's just like he's just like
you have to pay back the farmer because Hawks threw his arrow or his feathers at the scarecrow, so it's like decimated.
And Dark like Shadow like took it out of the ground and like beat it.
And then you go in the maze and you're only in there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like one of those really hard mazes, and you're having fun trying to figure out what's going on. And then Hawk's like, I'll see how we can get out, and he just flies. He like runs the fun.
And be like, babe, it's okay. All right, we go left. Just
why are you turning right? What?
you just go the opposite direction now, spite. Yeah. You just look at him while you going the opposite way. Just looking at him like, just staring at him like, I'm going this way.
I'm going this. Oh wait, what was that old game, Stanley?
Oh yeah,
it's that.
Like, why are you not following my directions?
I would just walk in the corn and make him lose me.
I would too.
And then finish the maze in peace.
Honestly, those corn mazes are really tall, so like he could easily lose us.
Yeah,
but they hurt.
God, that one that we went on, they didn't even clear the path. That hurt.
They said, y'all can make it. Y'all got feet. Y'all got shoes on.
Yeah. I wanted to use Heelys.
Just healing through the maze. Just skating through. That would scare someone, though.
He just pops up around the corner. Do you think Shigaraki would love chinchillas because he can relate to them? And only because chinchillas can't be bathed in water because of their fur, they have to bathe in ash. He's like, I can provide that! That's the only reason why he likes chinchillas.
Provide that from where?
It doesn't matter. That's not important, Tyler.
Yeah, it is.
Not to the chinchilla.
Yeah, they do. They chinchillas look at the dirt and go like, oh, this is good quality dirt. They're gonna look at that and go like, this is a pretty big piece of dirt.
From the finest hero in all the land.
They're like, they witness where it comes on. They're like in horror, like, oh my god.
That chinchilla's looking at Shigaraki like that hamster.
Yeah.
That meme.
They all back in the corner. Like, he's like, why are y'all hiding from me?
King of the chinchillas. Why doesn't anyone love me?
Even the children like, cause you're nasty.
Don't pick me up.
Don't you dare touch me.
Don't touch me.
What's that one student that can talk to animals?
Coda?
Yeah. He brings them in and like, I don't know why my chinchillas are acting weird.
Yes! And then the chinchilla's just like giving him all the shit. And then Coda's like, I don't know if I want to hurt this guy's feelings because he'll kill me. And he's like, they don't like the ash that you provide. Why not? They prefer
finer, coarser.
So I need to find better people. No. They prefer it if it wasn't from like. They prefer it from like plants because it smells better. Oh, like that would make sense to him.
They want it from the earth.
Well, humans are from Earth. No. I mean, yes, but.
Boy's just like, I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best, man.
This is what they told me. And I'm telling you. You do what you want with this information. But they ain't gonna let you near them until you... They'll continue to snap at your fingers.
No, it's like you get an episode on Dr. Phil.
Like, Dr. Phil's like, so you've been providing what to them? Ashes.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, okay, well, but why is this a problem? Because that's just how they bathe anyways. Well, it started whenever I killed all mine.
And they saw me.
They saw me.
And they haven't really came near me since. So I don't know if that played a part in it.
Like the little interview, it's like, it's just the chinchilla talking, but you just hear whatever the hell noise that chinchillas make. And so they have like captions and subtitles written by Coda. Coda would be the translator.
Let's see what chinchillas say. Ooh.
Shigaraki would get jealous of Coda. The next one will be Coda.
You know, like,
it's basically a Sang-Woo relationship.
Animal Whisperer hero
Died.
gone missing.
Oh god. I think I wrote that idea just for like what emoji to use on the TikToks.
Yeah.
I don't remember if there's a chinchilla emoji. I used it earlier.
I don't think there is. There should be.
Well,
cute.
Well, I used an urn, so it worked out well. It got the message across.
Those poor chinchillas, because chinchillas are usually like brownish, and those poor things turn to dark gray and black, and they're like, why do we look this way? This ain't the earth. If this is the earth, how are we still alive?
Why are we still here? Just to say.
Oh, those poor chinchillas. I would just rescue them I wouldn't even fight. I wouldn't even fight Dusty. I was just saying.
Yeah, like as player 2, it's your responsibility to save this chinchilla. Like that's the only reason why you're with Shigaraki.
Yeah, exactly. You're just
He comes home from villain shit, and then you just hear, "Hey, player 2," and then he stops. He looks at it. He's like, "Hey, chinchilla." I hate.
And you're just sitting there in the living room like, why? Well, I can't wait to get this head. Just get this chinchilla and run.
I can't wait till you get.
I can't wait to report you to All Might. And it actually
All Might's dead.
Oh, yeah, in Denver. Can't wait to report you to in Denver because I'm tired of you.
So now in our Hawks is a Bird AU, now All Might is dead in this AU,
Okay.
and Endeavor is now in charge, correct?
Yes.
And Shigaraki loves chinchillas.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure because we're okay. So Yagami made an AU based off of what's the creator's name? I almost said Hitoshi, but that's not right.
When the creator
Of My Hero Academia. So she made an AU off of his world.
Yeah.
And now we're making an AU off of her world. That's an AU off of.
We have dived.
We have the Full Moon Hawks. That's just gonna be his name. Our Hawks is just Full Moon Hawks.
He transforms into any bird that he wants, apparently.
Yes, but it has horrible bird qualities, especially on full moon. Like one full moon. Or no, okay, I got it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you and Hawks just had like a wonderful night.
Yes.
And then you wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty next to you,
Alright.
but it's still slightly warm, so clearly Hawks hadn't been gone long.
Yeah.
You hear noises coming from the kitchen, you smell food, and you're like, oh, okay.
Cooking.
Yeah. So you get out of bed and you walk down the hall. You're probably running into the wall because you're still waking up.
That's me all the time.
Yeah. And then you see Hawks in an apron just standing. His back is to you. He's standing there dicing up peppers, whatever, for an omelet.
Is he in the boxes?
Sure. I just know he's in a frilly apron. And then you're leaning against the doorway, okay? And you call out to him. You're like, Hawks. And he turns his head around at 180 degrees like a goddamn owl.
I would have.
Like you hear snap. Hey, baby bird. He has like the smile, like,
And usually in these audios, depends on whose character I'm with. Usually in these audios, I just envision my quirk as like having like these dark tentacles, because that's just me. That would be my quirk. But like, if I would have saw that, one of my tentacles would instantly hit him in the face. Like, what the? Turn your head back around.
a full 180 degrees.
I'm like, this is not the Exorcist. What are you doing?
Looking like that family at the end of Insidious.
Oh God.
With like those smiles. He's just like, hey, baby bird. And you're like, and I'm dry.
I would have been like, what is... Don't smile.
The smile just makes it weird somehow.
You're...
I heard your neck crack.
Are you okay? Can you turn your head back around? Or is that no? Do I take you to the hospital? I don't want you flying. Please don't fly. We don't want to scare the neighbors. The children are already scarred by you pecking at the tree.
What if Hawks, whenever he has to leave the house or any place, like birds, you have to really guide him. You really gotta hold his hand in order to find the exit, because he keeps trying to find it, and even though it's right there, he keeps missing it. Like he keeps flying too high, or you know how birds are in stores.
Yeah.
He's like up in the rafters. He's like, get down. Like he's in the lawn and garden section chirping with other birds.
Oh my God. You be like going there, like going to Lowe's or like Home Depot.
You can't find him, so you go to Lowe's. He just got stuck in the Lowe's building again. Like he doesn't know how to get out, despite the doors being like right there.
Yeah, like songbird. It's just like, babe, the door's right here. The door's right here. Just come down.
It's right here. It's right here.
Endeavor can see us. Get down here.
It's like a fly that just, you open up your car window for like a bug to get out, and they just never find it. That is Hawks with the door.
And like you gotta call Zawa. It's like, can I have your scarf real quick? I just need to.
You gotta get some bird feed. you gotta buy a bag.
You gotta buy a bag of like fries. Be like, babe.
Oh my god, the fries.
You're shaking the bag. You're like, look at here, look. You know, birds like
you gotta shake it.
You know, how birds jump to like side to side.
Yes. He's up on the rack. God damn it.
Like he's jumping side to side. Like yeah, come on, it's out here.
Do you think more on this, AU? Do you think whenever it's winter time and if you can't find him at the store, if he's not out getting fries, you look around and you just see him chilling on the middle of a wire with all the other birds? Like, like how they always assemble in like a long line on the fly.
Yeah.
And Hawks is just sitting there, probably making it almost fall completely to the ground.
Like that one short from Pixar.
Yes.
You're just like Endeavor or like All My Calls You. You're like, Tyler? Yeah.
He's on the wire again.
He's on the wire again. Huh. On the highway? Yeah.
You must have like a chonklet. We must have a chonklet like 24/7.
I know.
Just constantly. Like listener has that energy. You know, like that auntie energy.
Yeah.
The one that probably goes to the store with their cap on and everything type of. Yeah, you know what I mean. That is listener. Like in the beginning of the relationship, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I'm so sorry this happened.
It's so cute.
You think it's cute at first, and then you're like worried, and you try to be like figure out how you can help them, and then after a year in the relationship, you just come down in your robe and your slipper and beat the shit out of them.
It's like, why every full moon we gotta go through this?
You gotta get him a cage.
In different them calls, like the hero agency is like, hey, we need Hawks. No, he can't come in. He's not gonna help you. He turned his head 360 degrees. He's not gonna help you today.
I'm not coming down to help if you get him. It's your problem then.
And like, are you at the promise to watch him? Keep an eye on him. Buy some fries in advance because you did.
Last night we were watching a movie and I got up to get a drink and I came back and my food was gone.
Yes. So just keep an eye on him, okay? If you call me, you're gonna face wrath because I'm tired. I just want one night. Why don't you just take a bath?
Every time he takes a bath before me, I spend all night drying the bathroom because he sits in the tub and splashes.
Everything, water everywhere. He does it every 5 minutes. He's just, it's like dealing with a little kid.
I like this Hawks.
I do too.
I love it so much.
Because it's just like, we have Cannon Hawks, which is
boring.
What?
Boring. Bland now. He doesn't have that flavor.
Not yet. He doesn't.
Ours has immaculate energy. Okay? Nothing that he will write, creator Yagami, will compare to the full moon Hawks.
There's like 3 versions of him. There's the Cannon Hawks.
Ours is Mothman.
Have you ever seen Cyanide and Happiness? Have you ever heard of them?
I've heard of it. I don't remember what it is.
They did a video over Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
And like Mothman is just a moth. He's just a man that's a moth. He's just banging against everything. And he's not. And then this light, that's all he's going through. He's just, that's Hawks.
Oh my god, Hawks goes after lights.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Hawks go after lights, food. If he's on the beach, he's like a seagull. He's with the seagulls.
He's everything.
He's chasing down a poor child. The child was like, I was your fan.
Oh my god. I was your fan. What if he's like a blue jay? Because those are assholes. And if, like with most animals and stuff, if they're around their quote unquote territory or nest or whatever, they'll swoop and dive and stuff, trying to make them leave or like injure them or something. What if anytime you have visitors, mailman, Denki, it doesn't matter. You like, he's just constantly vigilant while you're home. And so if someone tries to approach, you just see like reds swooping down, diving, and then you just see people hitting the ground like they're ducking.
And you just casually open the door, like, just ignore him. He ain't gonna do nothing.
He ain't gonna do shit. You know what will happen if he tries.
He's just perched somewhere. He's looking at you. Like, you're just looking at him like, I dare you.
You take off your chancla and he just ducks. He hides.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
We really are the mommy.
I didn't sign up for that. I thought it was going to be like a king thing. No, it's 24/7.
Yeah. We pegged him that one time.
I listened to it. Then I heard I can't see. And
that was the part that brought out the most evilish part of myself. When he said it, I was just like, yes!
I was scared. I was alone that night.
I was alone, and my evil self said, yes! When I call me mommy again. Oh, you can't see it? Too bad.
Maybe if you weren't on that damn phone.
Yagami brought out a side of me I didn't know I had.
You didn't know you had a mommy kink?
No.
Oh, I knew. Not you. Not for you. Well, maybe, but yeah, me.
Because like everybody kept talking about it, I was like, let me just get a listen. Let me give it a listen. When he went, I can't see. I was shooting blanks. I was just like, my demons just arose. It's just like, yes, we have been replenished.
We have been replenished.
This will take care of us for next month. But you must come back to the audio and hear that again to be replenished. Oh god. We love hawks. I loved him. The first time I saw him was the cannon, and I loved him. I was like, okay, realistically, if he was real, he would look very handsome. And then the fandom, Yagami Yato's hawks, I was just like, alright. And then here we are.
Full moon hawks.
Yeah.
I want it to be known as full moon hawks. Because people know exactly what we mean.
Where he changes he takes the traits of different birds every full moon.
People are referring to full moon hawks as full moon hawks now on the videos. Like on other videos that like...
Yeah.
We're making our own AU and people are making a community of our AU. Which I never thought I would see the day of.
The fan art is amazing.
Oh my god, the fan art.
I love it.
People aren't tagging us. Like they are for the most part, but then I'll just go to the sound because I want to like see another video or something.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, there's another video with this sound.
Yeah.
I wasn't notified of this, and now I'll watch it and I'm like, aw.
Yeah. Like that's why I have to constantly do. I was like, okay, let me double check.
Yeah, I try to tag you if I find anything like that. But yeah.
The one about us being sick was probably my favorite one out of all.
Oh my god, the sick. I love the yoga one.
Oh my gosh, the yoga one was...
People are still tagging Yagami in those two videos. I'm like, I'm going to get a message one day from her saying, I like what you're doing, but can you please stop? I would die if Yagami even liked a video. I'd be like, well, I'm done here. I'm good.
Yes.
I doubt she would ever...
I would die if, like, one of our ideas came up in her audios.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'd short circuit.
Like, if she all of a sudden in one of the audios is like, Hawks, like him going like, all you hear is a neck crack, and you instantly both of us would be like, no, she didn't.
He did not just turn his head 180 degrees.
No, she did not put that in there.
But only a select few people would understand what that means.
Yes.
It's like an Easter. Oh my god. I would feel that way for any person. So like Yagami, Akira, again, Xade or is it Xide? Aid, is the X silent? Either way, if any of them like liked or commented or even just saw it in general, that would be funny.
That would be. Yeah, if they like some of the ideas.
Yeah. They have
Go ahead.
It's like, could you imagine a whole voice thing of bird, full moon hawks? Like,
just see him turn into a peacock.
A peacock.
With his feathers. He just wake up in the morning, like on Valentine's Day, and you come downstairs, all you see is just his wings just puffed up, and he look at you like dancing. You're like, babe, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm showing off to you, trying to get you to mate with me. It's like, why you got your wings up like that? Trying to show you how fabulous I am. It's like, Hawk, are you a peacock today?
What bird are you today?
Like he come with the head turning, he's like, "Are you an owl today?" He's like, I don't know."
What if he's like those birds that always travels around, like those like rhinos or an elephant or whatever, eating bugs that are bothering the, you know, those elephants or whatever?
Yeah.
What if he's one of those birds? Like that's why he's always around Endeavor. Or whale orca.
Oh no. Don't mention.
He's just always on their shoulder.
Oh god.
He's like a parrot. Pirate AU, where Endeavor's the captain, obviously, and then all these, and then you're like, oh, who's Hawks? He's the parrot.
I mean, it is. You know, Hawks would actually be that because that's Endeavor's favorite hero. So
Yep.
that would make sense. And Endeavor is just like, I'm here.
Like he's like really struggling to get up and walk around because Hawks just weighs a lot because of his wings.
Endeavor, and he tried to burn them, but Hawks are like, yeah, it feels good. Keeps me warm.
He's been enough times with Dobby to...
A lot of enough times. Some nasty times with Dobby. According to...
When that belt came out.
Ooh. Just...
I did have one where, and I might edit this out because I honestly, but there's one where I was like, oh my god, Hawks is Thunderbird. I was like, no, that is Native American indigenous people territory.
Oh yeah.
People have fucked enough with their shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at first it was, and then I was like, and then I looked into it, I was like, yeah, that's, we're not gonna continue with that headcanon. So, yeah. I'm just reading down the list.
Yeah, Native Americans,
we ain't messing with their culture more.
It's already been,
people have done enough damage.
Yes, way too much. It still is.
I do like their mythology and stuff.
Oh, I love their mythology.
I don't know why, but I've always loved the Wendigo. I just thought it was really
It's very interesting.
It's really interesting.
And the Skinwalkers too. I think that's Native American. That's
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's I go through TikTok and I don't get it because, you know, like I get it but I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, how do you know if someone's I need to research more into Skinwalkers.
I do too. I haven't seen it along TikTok, but I've also heard about it in the past. But I never really looked into it. But I know it's a very common, like, I guess, creature, I guess, that is like prevalent in their culture, that's like very scary and something that you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, because it's like, because I saw this one TikTok. Oh, I wish I knew who it was. I would credit them if I find out upon, you know. But it's where it's comparing men and women when it comes to skinwalkers, and like the men are like running in this guy runs in the house and he's like scared, he's like almost crying, and then they show the woman who just comes out like, come at me. I'm like, damn, okay, yeah.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah,
I love that. I love it whenever I go on indigenous TikTok. I feel like I learn a lot too.
I have sadly strayed away from the indigenous TikTok, and I want to come back, but you know, after.
Oh, I love it. I learn a lot.
I have too, but some way somehow I went from there to kinky TikTok. So
the blue-haired guy.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. I didn't know about collaring until recently. I feel like I've heard of it before, but I just didn't think about it. I just thought it was like, oh, you collar someone, because you know, I didn't realize it was really like it's held in higher regard than like marriage.
Yeah,
because it's. I think if I get it right, it's kind of like the ultimate form of like trust and acceptance and stuff like that. It's something like that, I think.
Which is definitely needed a lot, which is like one of the biggest components in those type of relationships, because
have you noticed that a lot of things that people look down upon is usually the things that are actually very woke in a way? Like very things where you're really in touch with either sexuality or yourself or the earth is usually deemed as horrible. So like BDSM or S&M, it gets a bad rap just because it's a little different than what people normally want.
And 50 Shades of Grey didn't help with
that.
It
wasn't even BDSM. It was just being whipped by a belt. But anyways, no, but what it actually is, from what, because you, me, and Scott have talked about it before, it's actually, if anything, it's all reliant upon trust.
Oh yeah,
it's very reliant upon trust and open, honest, and communication, which are the three essential things for any relationship to last. Anything, poly, monogamous, it doesn't matter, even sexual. BDSM, I don't want to say everyone should have a little of that in their life, because some people aren't into that, but at least take the aspect of those three components. Because I feel like that could really spice up, some, goo.
And even if you're not into it, like, do some research over it too, so like
they're not freaks, it's just preference. And again, Hollywood also portrays things in horrible ways. So does porn.
Oh
God.
Porn. Which that's another point I'll bring up later, comparing that porn to the audios. But yeah, it's.
And then another thing where society, it's witchcraft, which we've had a long discussion on that, where I'm thinking about it, but like not in terms of, there's different people who see witchcraft as one thing. I've learned through witch TikTok, which I know to be very careful about because a lot of people have misinformation. But from what I have gathered, there are different aspects. So there's the green witch, there's the, people who do tarot and stuff, there's people that do deity work, all that kind of stuff. There's so many more. Some people work with the fays, which I have mad respect for. But overall, though, as a whole, witchcraft seems to be something that focuses on being one with the earth, and then also deals with a lot of self-healing, self-reflection, lots of research, and then just self-love, which I could really use. And that's why I would really get into it, is really becoming at peace with myself. I need like self-love, self-healing because of past traumas and stuff, and just for the future, focus mind, lighten my heart, and then also just getting in touch with nature. Like, I'm agnostic, as you know, raised Catholic, agnostic now, but I don't know, I really like it. And people are gonna be like, that's witchcraft, or that's the devil's work. Okay, well, first of all, no. Secondly, like, even people who work with Lucifer and stuff like that, the way that they see Lucifer, not all of them, but some of them who work with him and stuff, not, it's not the same. Like,
also, we gotta remember Lucifer was cast out. So.
He's a misunderstood person, but some people are going to be like, you're okay with Satan. I'm like, as I said before, I'm agnostic, so I see everything as just a story.
Also, too, like, you just gotta really do research and just pay attention to the characters within the Bible.
Christianity Christianity is such, it's like the English language, where it took so many different aspects from other languages and made it into their own.
It's always changing too.
So Christianity, with the flood, you can find that in, oh my god, what is their name, the culture, I think it starts with an E. Was it, I don't think it was Mediterranean, like a culture.
Ethiopian?
No, it wasn't Ethiopian. But there's so many different stories around the world of the flooding. There's a story about Eden, and I can't remember. I'll write it if I find out. It's in one of my textbooks from a semester of student. There's so many. There's just my people. But witchcraft. So.
Yeah, I can't mess with witchcraft because I already have apparently a connection to different spirits. Apparently,
is it your I learned that your spirit guide, the way I keep seeing it, I need to look into like actual good sources of knowledge, because just going online, it's like sex or anything. Like if you Google it, you're gonna get a lot of misinformation. Or same thing with TikTok. Like a lot of these people I want to trust. Some of them I do. Like you can tell who really knows their shit.
Yeah.
Other, I just want to be safe, because if you do something that you know, like I know this isn't, but it's just a random example. If they're like, use roses because Aphrodite loves them, but in actuality she hates them, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, and then you have like this mess on your hand. No, I want to learn, you know. Like I don't want to fuck anything. Like I just made this like this just to have a clear mind, but instead accidentally summoned. Like I know I wouldn't, probably there's like probably steps, but just can you imagine? It's like, Tyler, I can't be with you today. I meant to just like light a candle to respect, you know, different deities, but it turns out I think I might have summoned an entity.
And there's me, I'm like, same, but I didn't summon it. It just came upon me.
It just came upon me.
Because I do have one that apparently, like, at home, like, if I talk about certain topics, like nasty stuff, it would, like, let itself known, like, like little bangs or, like, flicking over the lights, and I'd be like, I'm sorry. I can't talk about anything in my own house. I'm sorry.
You know, if I post this section, which I might, you know, I mean, on YouTube I'll probably edit a little bit, like certain here and there, whatever, for awkward pauses, but there's gonna be someone, if they bother, they'll be like, use white sage, and we'll be like, that's a closed practice. We don't touch closed practices.
A lot of people have warned a lot of times not to touch closed practices, because that usually leads down a very, very, very terrible path.
You can mess something up, for one. Two, that's not your culture. And if you want to be in that culture and use those practices, you gotta actually go to someone. Like, you gotta, like, I think there's one, I don't remember who, I might have just misunderstood, but like this woman went to, I can't remember. I feel so bad whenever I can't remember names. But she went to this culture that, you know, practices it, and she got taught by an actual teacher and was like, you know, like there's steps. You can't just use it. People think, okay, witchcraft, I'm just gonna do it. I'm like, no, you gotta research and take notes.
Because there was like a story recently, about a couple months ago, before, I think it's a little bit before COVID happened. There was a story of a girl. She, you know, decided to try to summon some voodoo spirit just for bad intentions, for one, and something, I think she I don't know if she got killed or something happened to her right after, like either a couple days or a few weeks or whenever after she did it. And a lot of people that were part of witchcraft and all that, they were like, yeah, this is an example of why you shouldn't be doing certain stuff like this without permission, because it's not gonna go down well. Like, I think a lot of them said that she, you know, like summoning the wrong spirit.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that can go wrong. That's why you gotta take it, you know, it's best to get like someone who helps you, like a teacher or whatever, or just touch base with someone, if nothing else, like, okay, I'm doing this is okay, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or just, you know, research, and don't try to summon shit. Like, don't put hexes on people. Don't do love potions. And be respectful when declining certain gifts from certain beings.
Please be respectful, because they will.
Even if you don't believe in it, and if you're with someone who does believe in it, don't be an asshole. Don't just, like, it's kind of like if you were with someone who was very superstitious about, like, oh god, I can't, okay, just superstitious, and like, you go to a place that is haunted, and then if you're with someone who's like really terrified and doesn't want you to do a certain thing, and you just do it just to scare them and be funny, that's so, there's a time and place. Like, if they if they're just scared, I mean, it's mean, but that's just how friends are, you know. But like, if they're actually like terrified, or it's almost like a sacred thing, don't just, and if you don't believe, just do it for them, you know, just to soothe their peace of mind. Like if we're in a haunted place and you're about to have a panic attack because you're just really, really scared, I'm not gonna scare you. No. I'm not gonna, you know, antagonize any spirit or anything, regardless of if I believe in them or not. You know what I mean? Like that's just, don't do it. Or like, if I'm not gonna just bring a Ouija board over to your your house either, you know, because you don't mess with that.
Yeah, I would immediately kick that board across the.
Yeah, like, you know, it's called common decency.
And what I've learned is that you don't set those on fire because that makes everything 10 times worse.
There was one at Goodwill. People kept donating them to Goodwill, and so my the assistant manager kept making me throw them in the trash compactor. There was a suitcase full of burnt sage. We tossed out in the trash compactor too. There was one with something carved in it. I can't remember what. But I think we threw that in the trash compactor.
I mean, I am with y'all with that. I throw it, like, toss it now.
I didn't want to toss the Ouija board. I wanted to show it to my friend Christina. I was thinking to buy it, but it was like, because we kept coming across like those really like newer looking ones. This one was like a classic wooden one. I just wanted to show it to her, saying, look what someone donated, you know? But no, Jan didn't even let me. She was like, toss it. She watched me and she made sure I tossed it. She waited until that thing left my fingers.
I am her. Because I would do the exact same thing. I was like, are you sure it's thrown away? Yes. All right, we're going to stand here and wait for the trash people to come pick it up.
If I opened my mouth to protest, she was like, ma'am, toss it. I was like, okay.
I am her.
Whenever I had to press the button for it to, you know, I just heard the Enya song. We're like, who can say?
Oh, God. Why?
I don't know. I grew up and I believed in them. Now as I get older, I'm like, I don't know. I just have an agnostic view on anything, I guess, spiritual or, you know, otherworldly and stuff. Like, and by that, people are going to, like, if I tell my mom that, she's like, oh, so you're an atheist. I'm like, no, that's not quite it. I mean, it's almost, but not quite. Agnostic, how I've always interpreted it, was that I'm indifferent to it. Like, you can't necessarily prove it nor disprove that these things exist. So does God exist? I don't know. I guess I'll find out, you know. I'll find out at some point, you know, if that's real or not.
Like, I tell people I'm more spiritual than I'm actually just spiritual, to be honest. But so, like, I do believe in a lot more things, but also at the same time I know when to question a lot of stuff. Like,
man, you don't know how bad I wish Nessie was real, the Loch Ness monster.
Oh my God,
I wish so bad.
Actually, every time I think about it, like, it would be kind of cute, just as big old creature, just with this dopey face, just looking at you like, hello.
Shit, humans are still here. We gotta go back into hibernation.
They haven't left yet.
God, they're like ants. Oh, I wrote a headcanon for you pertaining to hawks.
Okay.
So I wrote this, and with the thought of, I'm into the skincare, you're into the hair care. And for me personally, I know how much I hate it whenever I go home and I just want to go to bed, but I still have to do everything to get to bed. So I assume you are too. So I wrote this for you, okay? So I'll read it how I have it written. Picture it. You just got home. You're exhausted. You're tired. You just want to go to bed, but you have to do your nightly routine. Teeth, skin, hair, you know, the fix. But little do you know, Hawks has been watching you like a hawk. Pun intended.
You're like, babe, do you have anything else to do?
No. He's been studying how to treat and style natural hair for every occasion, that kind of stuff. He's researched where and what every hairstyle means to their respected cultures, just in case, like, if he suggests, like, a hairstyle, he doesn't want to just be like, hey, let's do... and you're like, babe, no. So he's watched videos, he's read books, he's asked people, friends, your family, your friends, practiced on, you know, your friends and stuff, if they allow it. Could you imagine? And everything just for, like, moments like this. Like, he's been, like, ready. Your mom, like, tells him tips and tricks with your particular hair. So, like, where your sensitive spots are on your scalp, how to be gentle and stuff. what products and tools work best for you. So as you walk into your bedroom, you see Hawks with products out, food for you. So you got like Taco Bell. Candles are lit, and there's a stool in the bathroom for you to sit, to sit on while he does your hair.
Yeah.
And so he does what your routine is, which is he separates your hair into 4, sections, making them into like little poofs, and then wrapping a scarf around your hair.
Yeah.
And while you slowly drift to sleep, he lets you lean against his chest. Hawk surrounds you with his feathers and continues working until he's done. And once he is, he carries you to bed and falls asleep holding you with a content sigh. He knows it's not much, but he hopes it makes you happy.
Then he wakes up in the middle of the night, that scarf is halfway across the room.
Why is it across the room?
Look, when you...
Was it not good? Did he do it too bad?
Look, no matter how tight you put that scarf on, that thing is gonna come off in the middle of the night, and you don't know how.
But why is it across the room?
I don't know.
You tossing it? Like that scene from Black Panther?
Look, I woke up at night, right? My scarf ended up by my foot, and the 2 layers of blanket. You're just like, how did it get down there? And he wakes up and is like, where'd your scarf?
I worked hard.
And you just wake up like, oh, babe, that happens. Just give it to me.
He's like freaking out. He's like, did I not do it right? Did I like the steps were like this? Your mom said it specifically like this. Just like calm down.
Like it's okay. You did it right. You did it correctly. It's just
it really be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Once I find my bonnet, we'll just start using that.
You're his melanin queen.
I would tell her, please do not come. Like he just like first date impression. He's like, he's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful, like a million queen. Like, sir, thank you, but just come up with a different nickname.
Is it because it sounds really close to melon?
No, sweetie, but
it wasn't. But now that I have that thought in my mind.
Like, ma'am. Nah. It's the full moon Hawks. He changes. We keep rapping back to it. How?
Oh my God, he's doing your hair, and you just feel him like just going through it. So he's almost like a monkey, but he's like.
Like, babe, please don't do that. That's good. I already have enough knots as it is. Whatever you're doing back there, please don't.
He's just... He's doing random shit that's not even bird-like, but just so fucking weird. So shit like that. Like, this has nothing to do with birds. What are you doing?
They're like, babe, what are you doing? I'm just playing with your hair. No.
You go to the closet and you just pull out a scarecrow. Sleeping on the couch.
Like, damn. Like, all of a sudden, like, he's massaging your scalp and it starts getting scratchy. It's like, Ox, what are you doing? What's the day? What's the night?
You have, like, an astral, like, calendar on your phone, so, like, it notifies you if there's a full moon.
Yeah. And, like, that night is the full moon. You're like, shit!
You have, like, a witch friend, and every full moon, she's like, can I borrow your husband? Take him. Just take him. Do whatever you need. I don't care. If you need his feather, he will provide it. Just take him.
But just be cautious. Oh, sorry.
Just be cautious.
That's my anti-baby pills.
If he gets a little wild, fries.
Fries will always do it.
God, it's like leaving him with a babysitter. You have a witch friend just for this occasion. You make sure every full moon your babysitter for Hawks is a witch. Because you both will get something out of it in some way. He'll get fries because he'll undoubtedly misbehave. And then she will use his I don't know,
just
feathers.
Something.
She could test shit on him. I don't care.
But thank you for the hand cannon. That was cute, though.
Was it, though?
It was.
Oh, okay, good.
It was.
I'm just gonna start calling you my melanin queen.
No.
just because now.
And like all of a sudden in the group chat.
And it changes. You like this. Your screen on your phone just lights up. Your nickname has been changed.
Like, no.
Kid.
Oh, okay.
Kid.
This, aka Melanin Queen. No!
It's Kid with like a melon.
Oh my god. No. Oh my gosh. Why we, every time we talk about Hawks, we revert back to him. Turning into like a literal bird.
Because that's our headcanon.
Every time we talk about Shigaraki, we revert back to him being nasty and dusty, like he ain't never seen a shower before.
He looks like Pigpen from Charlie Brown.
Oh god. That's why he got all those hands covering up those dirty spots.
Ew. Did you wash those?
Probably not.
Did you not wash his hands? Don't touch me.
He's the reason why we have COVID.
Shigaraki's the reason?
Yes.
That's fair.
His whole entire body.
Diseased.
I mean, I don't know if this could be YouTube appropriate, but we did talk about one part of his body being exfoliated.
No, that was Dobby.
That was Dobby?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so smooth. And then we talked about how it might have been purple.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, Shigaraki would be the same thing.
And then we would have to use the brown mouthwash. Probably for Shigaraki as well.
Yeah. All those flakes.
Which character do you think you would have to use the brown mouthwash on?
Shigaraki.
Or afterwards? Shigaraki, Dobby.
Shigaraki. That man is flaky.
All Might.
Oh, no. All Might. I think All Might's fine.
I just assume he's very sweaty. Like, constantly.
Why?
I don't know. But I do. Same with Endeavor.
I mean, well, Endeavor, that's his quirk, so he'll probably be cool, but it seemed like he would be sweaty, but he's like, no, I'm not hot at all. Unless you put me near a volcano, then that's a different story.
No, I just mean, like, I was moving on from the sweaty part. I was just talking about, like,
oh, the brown mouthwash. Oh, no, that'll make things 10 times worse.
No, this should be afterwards.
Yeah, that'll make things 10 times worse.
How?
He's spicy. Have you had brown mouthwash?
No.
Girl.
But why is he spicy? That's not good. That's a health condition if I ever heard it. Like,
brown mouthwash is infamous for pretty much stripping away your gums. I'm
gonna use the brown mouthwash and then drink some orange juice.
Girl,
I don't have much to live for.
You would apparently not, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I grew up using brown mouthwash, the brown Listerine mouthwash. I grew up with that. You don't want to do that.
Why is it brown?
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
But it's the strongest out of all of them. When I started using like Colgate mouthwash, I was after the brown Listerine, I was just like, this doesn't taste right. It don't, like my skin, my cheeks are not burning.
I kind of want to try just to try it.
Go on if you want to.
Watch me just use it like, Tyler, this isn't even that bad.
You gotta say that now.
I'll hold it on. Like, how long did you keep it in your mouth for?
Usual. Just like quick swish, get your tongue, cheeks.
I'll do it for 30 seconds or a minute.
And you ain't gonna like the taste.
Oh, I know.
And it don't taste minty fresh. I'm telling you that right now. It don't taste. You're gonna see why I say you don't want to use it after you get away in Denver. You're gonna see why.
Well, I'm more concerned. I don't want to be with Endeavor if he has like an STI problem going on downstairs. Why is he spicy?
Because he's on fire.
Oh, so his pubic hair is on fire? Ew. He needs to like get rid of that. Like, I'm not doing anything until I don't even know if you can shave it. Fire extinguishes it. Put some baking soda on it. Every time you're about to have sex with him, you just dump baking soda on him.
Oh God, that'd be terrible. You just put some baking soda in water, just wipe it off. Like, there, we're good. Now let's go.
So he has like a mustache that's fire and stuff. Do you think Todoroki will eventually?
Oh, you know he is.
He's gonna have like.
What if he has a half one?
Why isn't his eyebrows on fire? It must be the mom jeans.
Never thought about that. Must be the mama genes there. I never thought about that. Why is it his?
What?
I'm over here just trying to think, like, why isn't it on fire? And will it be on fire when he gets older?
Like his facial hair?
Yeah.
Oh.
What if it's like half his face is like his mustache is like
It's just glowing.
It's just glowing, and the other half is just blue.
It looks like embers.
God.
It's blue.
Oh god.
Oh my god, like half and half.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, you look just like your father.
Do you think whenever... No, I can't say that.
What?
I was gonna say, you think whenever Todoroki becomes a father,
Uh-huh.
and my mom, whenever she would threaten to, like, discipline me or, like, spank me or whatever,
Yeah.
I would just hear from the next room just the sound of a wooden spoon hitting a counter, and I would stop. Do you think, in order to make his kids stop acting a fool, you would just hear water running, and then you'd hear, like, a teapot just... a teapot going on the stove?
First of all, that's his flashback. He probably don't even like teapot anymore after that.
Or he just plays, like, ASMR teapot kettle. Just, like, squealing.
What if Endeavor did that to him, though?
Oh.
I mean, Endeavor is a piece of shit. I understand some
He
people.
would do that 100%.
You know he probably did.
Oh, God.
You know he did. Oh, you know he did. That's why I don't like him. I understand, like...
No one likes him.
In the latest season, they try to make us, like... In the last couple episodes, they try to make us like him. Like, oh, no, he almost died. And I'm just sitting here like...
Yeah, a lot of people kept doing that in the manga and stuff. I think it only gets worse from here. And I'm like, fuck him.
Yeah. I just am like, my boyfriend, he's just like, well, he saved lots of people. I'm just like...
Doesn't justify what he did.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, he's still a piece of shit.
He did what... I don't care if he had a tragic... I still have my seatbelt on. I don't care if he has a tragic backstory or not. He still made the decisions that he made.
Yeah. And plus, too, like, I don't know how, because I haven't read the mangas. The only parts from the manga I know about is Hawk's previous story.
Hmm.
And that's why, like, when I'm looking at, like, I remember I told you about the cheating Hawks thing that was going on?
Yeah.
Like, when that was going on and all these people were getting mad at the artists, I was sitting thinking, if y'all are mad at the artists for this, I can't wait to see how y'all react to Canon Hawks.
I know what he does to a particular hero.
Yeah, he does it to one particular hero and one particular villain.
Yeah, I think we both are on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at all these people like, he would never do that. I'm just like...
You don't know him. You
Yeah.
probably, from the 2 episodes that you don't act like you know him.
Even though I had a crush on the Hawks from the first episode, I knew from those 2 episodes that he was in, something about him wasn't right.
Because he's a little punk.
Yeah, I was like, something about him ain't right. I was like, something... It's just... And then that's when I found out about the manga. I was like, I was correct. Something was off about him. Mm-hmm.
So more about Dabi or Todoroki. Okay, so say that they're like really upset about something,
Yes.
whatever, and they're upset, they're frustrated, and listener tries to calm them down, and then at the peak of their frustration, they release like a burst of fire or something.
Mm-hmm.
Can also be Bakugo, by the way, and they burn listener, and so.
Why are we always getting hurt?
Because I'm an angst fanfic writer. It's what I do. This is what I think of best. And so this, of course, would crush them,
Yeah.
in different ways, for different reasons. For instance, like Todoroki would be really upset by this.
I'll be more forgiving with him. I'll be like, it's okay.
Yeah, because like he just did to you what his mother essentially did to him, And so, of course, he would try to ice the wound and stuff.
Yeah.
Dabi would be upset because now there's like a permanent like purple scar on you, and so he never wanted to hurt you in that way.
No.
Like he doesn't like he wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Bakugo would be crushed, but I feel like
he would be silent about it. Because remember,
he would probably just leave and then just like train and to the point where he like passes out or something.
Remember when he was fighting what's her name?
I
always pronounce her name wrong.
Levitating girl?
Yeah. Remember when he was fighting her and like when she was like on her last leg, she was about to pass out, like he stopped fighting her, and like that look on his face, they'll probably have the same look.
I forgot what the look was.
Like pretty much in shock, kind of.
Yeah, I feel like I really liked that scene.
I did too. It made me cry, to be honest.
It kind of was really big character development. Like he respected her, like he saw her as an equal because she really held her own.
Yeah. And she never backed down, too.
Yeah, Bakugo would just look at you in, like, shock. Like, he wouldn't know the first thing to do. Like, he would help you. And I feel like if there were people nearby, they'd rush to help you. He'd stand there just, like, in shock, and then he'd leave. Yeah. Because he feels like he wouldn't be deserving of your love in a way. Or, like, he would definitely be the type that would just run until he, like, passes out, or trains until he passes out. Or, like, he would really be destructive.
And also I would picture him getting drunk too.
Oh God.
Like there is audio of him getting drunk, like we end up having drunk sex apparently. Yeah. But like I could actually picture him getting drunk and coming home like apologizing over and over again, like in his drunken stupor. And he's just like, it's okay.
Yeah, you have to like really reassure him.
Yeah. And knock him out because he needs sleep.
And then he gets upset because you're trying to reassure him. He's like, I shouldn't be the one who's being comforted. It should be you. You know? Like then he gets even more upset with himself.
And then then we turn to his mama.
No. And then I feel like you would just keep saying, it's okay. Yeah. And then let's say you get burned on the arm or whatever, and he just takes your arm, he rips off the bandages, he's like, I did this!
I'm like, okay, I know, and it's okay. It's alright.
Then he would, like, cradle it to him's face, he'd kiss it, cry, and then just hold you the whole time.
I love how we're more forgiving with these three characters, but when Aizawa took away our quirk and we almost got killed, we're just like, no!
Aizawa accidentally taking our quirk away. We get hurt by a villain. Fuck you! But with Bakugo, we're like, it's okay. Yeah. We have very different views on these characters. Like, Kitty cat my ass, Joe Exotic looking ass.
Aizawa just sitting back looking at us like
wow.
Wow, okay. Alright.
It's like firstborn versus youngest.
Yeah. Like, oh, is this how it is? This is how it's gonna be.
Is this who we are?
It's just, I got you. Next time won't be on accident. Oh my gosh.
Do you think Hawks is... Okay, first of all, whenever I looked at Hawks for the first time anime version, he looked like Loxus from Fairy Tail with his headphones on.
He does. I never thought about that.
There's a bug on me. It scared me.
Where'd it go?
It's gone now. Okay, Tyler.
Oh!
What?
It's bright. No, it's bright.
You scared me. I was like, what?
No,
Look at me moving my phone around as if I also have a phone. It was nothing. It's fine. Although, hold on. See, there's like right here, and there's nothing. It probably was like...
Just a little bug. Just
wait, is that it?
That was it.
What is that?
It's a wing. It's got wings. Is it alive?
No, not now.
Oh.
I sat my fat ass on it.
Well, I think that's what it was, probably.
Well, having that light on is going to attract more bugs.
I know, I'm about to turn it off. I remember my lesson.
God, they chased after you.
I was so mad because I was in panic so much. I couldn't even think of turning off the light. I was like, why are they attacking me? And why are those beetles why are beetles that big?
Why can they fly?
Why do they want to invade our space?
Why do they exist?
Exactly. Like, how is it that you were given wings, but you choose not to fly?
Yes.
Fly above the trees. Let me repeat. You just choose to fly right here with us.
Man, you must hate locusts. Like, yeah. But no. Hawks looks like Loxus, and then also has the same aesthetic as Hideyoshi from Tokyo Ghoul, because he also is blonde with headphones. But no, do you think because Hawks wears headphones all the time, do you think his ears would be really sensitive?
Oh, it definitely would.
Like, they'd be sensitive, so whenever you're getting hot and frisky with him, and you just nibble on his ear, he goes, like, feral. Like,
just like his wings.
Like, you bite those ears, you will be hearing mommy all the time.
I wonder if birds are actually, like, their hearing is actually sensitive.
I mean, I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I know there's still a huge debate on their sense of smell.
Huh?
Some people debate that, like, birds have hardly any sense of smell. Others say that they have really good sense of smell.
Oh, you know they can smell.
Yeah, but they're like how strong it is.
Oh, I don't know about that. But yes, his ears would definitely be really, really sensitive, because if he's flying everywhere, he puts those headphones on so that, you know, his ears don't pop and get damaged. So if he's flying everywhere, yeah, definitely.
They'd be so sensitive. Oof.
Because I can't even wear overhead headphones for like an hour or even like 15 minutes without me like needing to take them off for a second.
Do you think whenever he flies through the air and he's carrying you, we established that, like, that from that TikTok that you sent me, you would just hear nothing. It would just be wind.
Yes.
Would there be bugs hitting you constantly?
Oh, what? And we're the only...
You have to keep your mouth closed.
And we ain't wearing no goggles like him either, or headphones.
Your head's probably just buried in his chest the whole time, and you just can't. You should never look at what you look like whenever you you get to your destination. You just hope for the best.
That's how I would probably be. Like, if you pick me up and it's like, we're gonna go flying, I'll be like, let me just bury my head into your chest, and you just slam your head into his chest. It's just like, all right, I'm good. All you hear is like, I'm ready.
Okay, so Hawks wakes up from a nightmare of you dying.
Okay.
He's panicked. He's looking around. He's sort of coming to his senses that he's not in that dream anymore. He sees you curled up asleep beside him, and so he lays back down and curls around you with like his wings shielding you from the world. Like, he's just making these promises. Like, he's like pulling you closer and closer to himself. Like, his heart melts as you just snuggle closer to him. Like, you're not awake. It's like your body just knows that he needs you, or that it's just a natural reaction because you see him as comfort, protection, and love. So you just snuggle closer to him out of habit. Like, he traces his fingers around where you were hurt in his nightmare, whispering promises to you and thanks that it was just a nightmare and will only be that.
Aw, that'd be sweet.
I assume he would have a lot of nightmares about us getting hurt. Like, I feel like this would, like, just, because we're on the run in these, right?
In some of these audios, we're on the run.
We've been kidnapped twice, so he must have a lot of nightmares about that.
Probably got like a couple feathers like at the windows and the doors.
Faulting.
Yeah.
Like, I would assume the listener would have a lot of nightmares too about being kidnapped.
Oh yeah. That's if she's not wanting to get away. But
yeah. Like, they wake up and they, same thing. Like, they look, making sure that they're safe. Looks at Hawks and then snuggles closer and then goes back to sleep. But I feel like Hawks would actually have woken up and doesn't like immediately comfort listener, kind of seeing what they're gonna do, and then once he's sure that listener is okay and went back to sleep, he would open his eyes and just get more comfortable, get you more comfortable, hold you closer, kiss your head, and then just stay vigilant for the rest of the night in a way, just making sure that it doesn't happen again.
Aww. That'd be sweet.
I want a hawk so bad.
Me too. But then I remember I snore.
He would call it cute.
I just be like my mouth is all open.
Your arm just reaches over and smacks him in the face.
Yeah. He's like, that's my baby bird.
That's my girl.
He just pulls me close and I'm like, because that's really how I am. My boyfriend told me, he's just like, yeah, you definitely a snorer in your sleep. I'm like, I know. I know. What does it keep you up? No. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, Hawks is just like, okay, if she's snoring, that means she's like asleep and she's comfortable, which is good. Like, as soon as I stop snoring, he wakes up. It's like, is she dying? I've had that happen. Like, my boyfriend, like, I was asleep with him, and he was still awake. And, like, I was snoring, but then I stopped. And, like, he got worried because he thought I was for real dying, because I guess I started choking or something. But, like, when he asked me about it, I was like, I honestly don't remember. I was like, he's like, yeah, you really snoring this, you know, you started choking and coughing. And then he went back to snoring. I thought you were going to die. He's like, you really don't remember waking up coughing? I'm like, no.
It might be your eye noise or whatever they're called. I had to get mine removed as a kid because I would choke, because I would snore really bad.
Yeah.
And then I'd be choking. So you probably need to look into that.
Probably. Because I gave him a heart attack. He's like, that would be Hawks. Hawks
He wouldn't know what the hell to do.
Hawks would just be sitting there, like, with his wings up, like ready to take us to the hospital. Like, is she ready? Is she okay? Is she breathe? She's choking.
Or you not snoring is the equivalent of someone turning off the fan while you're sleeping. Like, you'll just, like, you both are asleep, you stop snoring, and then his eyes just snap open because he thinks there's been a disturbance.
But really, it's just me choking. Apparently, on my own spit and tongue.
He has to turn you over as if you're drunk.
And then when you wake up in the morning, it's like, how did you sleep? And he's like, oh, I slept good. He's like, you slept beautifully, like an angel. He's just like, oh, thank you, babe. In reality, we sound like a demon trying to leave.
Oh, God.
Oh, we took I always take sweet moments.
And, like, it echoes off the walls and everything. Like, we've had the neighbors bang on the wall because they don't know what's happening.
The real reason we're on the run is because I keep
getting evicted.
Keep getting evicted. He's telling us, oh, we're being chased, but in reality,
he's actually hiring people.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Could you imagine going to the zoo with Hawks? Like, you go to the bird exhibit, and then he's like fluffing his his feathers are just huge the whole time because he sees every bird as an enemy.
And the birds are doing it back to him. Everyone else is like, what's going on? And you're just like, Hawks, 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 Hawks. Babe. Kigo. They're in cages.
They're behind glass in some of them.
And also, they're literal birds.
Yeah, I'm not wanting those, Kigo.
Kigo, you're a human with wings and apparently half bird. But and he's just like, I just want to let them know who's
what's
the
up.
boss.
Yeah.
It's like, babe, we don't
even live in this town. You're never gonna come back here. What do you mean, boss? Besides, what do you mean, boss?
Oh, God. Being in a relationship with our version of Hawks would be very interesting.
It'd be tiring. I would be exhausted.
We wouldn't even be a hero. We'd be like a stay-at-home wife. It's like, oh,
we would have to.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're a stay-at-home wife. You know, you don't have no kids? No.
I couldn't handle more Hawks just running around.
No. If he lays an egg, I'm going to just pull my hair out.
Because everyone knows that it's the males who get pregnant like a seahorse.
Well, actually, seahorses don't get pregnant. They just hold the baby until the baby's hatched. It's just, they're called pregnant.
Everyone knows that birds, not like seahorses, you're right, that is my mistake. Everyone knows it's like Cosmo and Wanda from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes. But how would he tell?
What do you mean?
If he was pregnant or not?
Well, how would you tell if a woman was pregnant?
Periods. Would he have periods?
No. I don't know.
That's the only other explanation. I mean, I guess he'll throw up.
You take a test, Tyler.
Oh, yes.
Every time you have sex, he leaves.
What if he starts
to go to the bathroom, and you're like, what are you doing? And you just never really thought about it, and then you just walk in, he's taking like a pregnancy test.
What if his telltale is like all of a sudden like he's starting picking up sticks and like twigs?
Oh, like he starts nesting.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's all until you realize it's going into the bed.
There's like sticks in the bed.
And you're just like, babe, why? And like, at this point, you don't even call him babe. You're just so tired of him. You're like, Kigo, what are you doing? Why are there sticks in our bed? You know I have to clean this up. What are you doing? Babe, I have to, Songbird, I have to let you know. What?
Kid, you're not gonna be the only kid.
Like, what does this mean? What? I'm having an egg. Like, I didn't know that was even possible.
What?
Wait, how does that work? Hold on. No, we got to sit down and talk about this now. Like egg as in like you're going to the grocery store and get some eggs, or?
That's the denial hitting. No, damn well he's not gonna make some cookies.
He's like, no, the eggs are gonna be bigger than that. I'm like, oh, you're gonna go get some ostrich eggs. Okay, I've never cooked ostrich eggs before, but I've heard it's good. We're gonna do that? Yeah.
Kid, you're making this hard. You're making it harder than it needs to be. I'm trying, okay?
He says as he continues to put the sticks down. Like, he doesn't stop not one bit. Like, he just talk to us like, babe, you know, I'm gonna have an egg. It's gonna come out of me. Don't ask how.
It is our kid. We're having a chick. Chick! You know damn well this isn't an open relationship unless it's with Dobby.
Oh, God.
I feel like Hawks would be the type of person, if you were to line up all the guys and only call them by their name and not like the little pet name that listener gives them.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Hawks is the type of person where if you said his real name and not his pet name, he would not respond until you called. Like, he wouldn't get mad. He would be passive aggressive about it, but he would be like, it's like, Kigo. Kigo.
He just sits there and look at you.
Like he cocks his head.
It's just,
Kigo.
like, that's your name, right? I know it is, unless you've been lying to me all these years.
Todoroki would be passive aggressive as shit because he's already sassy. So if you go like Shoto and he's like, "What, Mim?" But I'd be like, "Excuse me."
Dobby would just started doing flame, you're just standing here, then there's just a flame comes past you, and you're just standing there like as the flame comes past you, it's just like, I know you heard me.
Like your mouth is still open from like a few of your strands are singed.
Yeah.
Or like you say it and then you say it again.
Yeah.
Because you're a brat, obviously. And then he holds up his hand and you just see a ball of blue flame. He's like, maybe you didn't understand me.
I'd be like, well, try me.
Bitch, bet I want to die. You underestimate me.
That's how I be in these audios, like when they're dominant, and I'd be like, yeah, I bet you would. I bet you would do that. Yeah. Try me. Go on. I want to see you do it. That's how I'd be like at Dobby. I'd be Dobby's worst. Because I wouldn't be fearful or anything. I'd be like, oh, what you gonna do? Burn me?
Maybe I'm into that.
Yeah, I'd be like, maybe I'm into that. Don't do it, but maybe.
Aizawa would probably make it somehow kinky. Like he would be like, "Oh, does Kitty Cat? Does
Kitty Cat need to learn her lesson?
Does Daddy need to teach Kitty Cat a lesson about respect?"
And like we just start like blushing, and it's just like, this is not how I wanted to turn out. I was not expecting you to respond that way, but also at the same time I was.
Like he would look at you like weird. At first he'd be like, "Is something wrong? Like, you know, did something happen?" Because you would only say that if either you were mad or if something's like you need to have a serious conversation, like something happened. Mm-hmm. Whenever he just sees you smirking, he'd be like, "Oh, okay.
I see how it is.
I see what's going on here.
All
Teasing me, huh? Well, guess what, Kitty Cat? I can tease back."
Yeah. He's just like, "Oh, I bet you would." The sound of the zipper is my purse.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I don't know if it'll show up in the audio, but just in case, it's my purse.
I had another person prepared and now I forgot because of your zipper.
Oh.
Yeah, we did Aizawa.
Yeah. Muriel, we just call him Muriel all the time. We don't really call him by his hero name much.
Do we not? How do we know?
I don't know.
Tyler, I think that's a you thing. People probably call him Babe all the time.
I mean, he's chemically flirtatious, so
I would just be like, honey.
like, babe.
Mirio, I'm not a big Mirio person, probably because I haven't reached him yet. He still looks like a great value All Might to me. But, like, I feel like he would be that friend that I bring along just to be sassy with. Like I would take him. I see him as the gay friend.
Who, Mirio?
I don't know why. Like, he has that sassy, like if I went shopping with him, he would tell me if something looked horrible or not.
Oh, my God.
I just get that energy from him, at least from Yagami.
Oh, well, both Yagami, I think out of all the characters, his is the closest, out of Yagami's characters. Obviously, it's not her characters, but you know what I mean. That's the closest to the canon, like his real self. Like, when I listen to the audios, I'm like, yeah, that's actually Mirio. Yeah, that's definitely actually Mirio. The canon Mirio would definitely say all this type of shit. Even though I would not complain.
Bakugo.
Praise King.
I like a good praise king, but that audio scared the shit out of me.
It didn't scare the shit out of me.
Yes, it did. We listened to it together.
I know, but like it not in that way.
I see. I'm connecting the pieces.
It shocked me, definitely, but I was like, we're gonna save this to favorites.
Oh God, I just realized I have the microphone right up against my leg like this, and I've just been like just shaking my leg the whole time, and I'm like, oh great. They can probably hear that. But no, Bakugo would, if you just said his name.
Bakugo, he would just blow up.
Yeah, literally. Like, not even just saying Bakugo. If you called him Cock-chan.
Yeah.
Cock-chan.
He's like, that's not how you say my name. What was that? Cock-chan?
Kiri comes out from the woodwork saying, ooh. I like it. I like that nickname. I'm going to call it to
him and Dinky start calling him
Cock-chan.
Yeah.
But like you call him that, or like Katsuki, and again you'd be like, am I in trouble? But then he would be like, what'd you say to me, dumbass? I'd be like, you can have the pet name back until you stop calling me dumbass. For what we learned.
I was like, I didn't forget what happened at the movie theaters.
Yeah, I'm still mad.
I'm still mad about that.
That movie costed us $20 plus an extra like $20 for just the food,
and we almost got arrested.
Ugh.
Almost got caught because you were loud.
Did you know that Dragon King Bakugo's dick is 33 inches or 30 inches or something like that? Bigger than the orcas.
In dragon form?
Not in dragon form, just is. No, if it was in dragon form, it would be much bigger than 33 inches.
First of all, how tall is he?
I don't know.
King Orca is like really, really tall.
And he has 24 inches.
Yes! So it makes sense for his body shape.
You know what? You're right. I didn't even think of that. That's funny. Maybe he's a grower, not sure.
Oh, God.
It's like blowing up like a balloon.
I would be terrified. Honestly. I would start fighting. I'd be like, what is that? He's like, that's my dick. No, it's not!
That is a bat. That is not...
And like Kiri's like in the background laughing because he can hear what's going on because he knows what's about to happen.
Why is Kiri with us though?
He's on the other side of the door listening.
Why is he a fucking creep?
I don't know. Maybe in this. I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay. I'm into it. I just had questions. That's all. He doesn't have to be behind the door. God damn, he can watch. I don't care.
Oh my God. My girl's like, no. Kiri's like, yes.
he's like, it's my time. I've been waiting for this one.
Oh my God. He's like, I'm just here just in case she passes out. Again. Before she just dies again. I don't think we can find the ring to help her, revive her from this. So please be careful with her.
Imagine not Bakugo. Imagine Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
He wanders, like he's getting ready or for whatever, and he stubs his toe on the bed, do you think he would just let out like a screech?
Yes.
Like a bird screech?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Are you downstairs and you're watching TV and all you hear is, I can't do it because I don't. All you hear is just a screech. And you're just like, babe, did you hit your toe against the thing again? Yeah. All right. You okay? Yeah.
Okay. So full moon happens, okay?
Oh,
and you can't find him. We always lose him for some reason, but we can't find him. And you look around, and you go outside. You go to the backyard, and you look in the trees. Nothing there. You look on the roof. Nothing there. And then you just look over next to, like, you just see him just on his hands and knees, but his head's in the goddamn ground, like an ostrich. You're like, how are you breathing? How long have you been there?
He's like, I'm hiding. I'm like,
from what? You. I'm like, runner of all fun.
And like, you just start pulling him, like, if neighbors, like,
it's like pulling out a carrot.
Like when neighbors walk by, it's like, hello. It's like, hi. It's just like, she's like, full moon. Yeah.
You think they still talk to us? You think?
What if, like, Midoriya just lives across the street from us? Or...
We have to live next to friends. There's no other way that people would talk to us if they just wake up one morning and our husband's head is just in the ground. Like a carrot or some shit.
I'm like, don't make me have to go get Endeavor or Dobby. It's just...
God.
It's just like, get out of here. Why are you always embarrassing me?
That's why I can't make friends.
I thought nobody wants to come by the house.
We had friends whenever they brought us, like, welcome to the neighborhood shit, and then they saw us, and then they just...
You start running towards them with your wings out, and to scare them. I was just saying hi to them. Not that way!
We treat him like as if he's never been with human society. Like, we just found him in the woods. Like he's like that character that's always been a wolf. And has always lived with wolves, and then you take him to, like, the city, and then he learns how to be human. That's Hawks, but just as a bird, and we take him to the city to learn how to be a fucking human. So you're like, no, don't do that, Kigo, no.
Like, the hero agency never found him, ever.
Yeah.
But we found him, we're like,
yeah, but we found him.
It's like, I found him, he's neat.
Do you think if you ever go to the beach or to anywhere near water, it could be like a fountain, it could be a pool, and he walks by and then he stops and you're like, Kigo, what's wrong? And then he just lifts one leg and he's like a crane or a flamingo.
I'm like, oh, you know what? Out of all the things that you've done, this is the less destructive. I like it.
Carry on, go ahead.
Keep going. Just make sure you switch legs.
Yeah, just switch legs, please.
Yeah. And watch out for the seagulls. Please do not fight the seagulls.
Again.
And you know how seagulls are. They will stand there and watch you. So, like, he's just having to stare down with this one seagull with his leg up. Just, like, staring it down, like... And you're just sitting there like, what? Please do not squawk at this bird. For the love of all that's holy. Todoroki's right here.
He already told me it was a bad idea. He confessed his love to me a long time ago, and I said I had love for someone else. You were that someone else. Please don't make me look like a fool.
Like, I have a business deal with Todoroki. Please do not. Do not.
Please don't.
Don't. You know he's like his dad. Strict. Don't.
He's like his dad.
Oh my gosh. We're not gonna stop until we have touched every single bird.
Just whenever I think, like, we've run out, I'll come across something, or I'll observe a bird doing something like that would be funny. Just, you know, I just now came up with one. You know how some stores or whatever, you'll hear bird noises, but there's no bird, or they'll put, like, predator birds, like owls or whatever, on top of buildings to keep other birds away. Mm-hmm. Do you think if we went shopping and one of those was just playing, do you think he would either run away, or do you think he would try to fight the sign? Like, he'd be, like, circling it, trying to find the bird, but it's never there.
Knowing him, he'll try to find it and, like, try to fight it. And you're just like, babe, it's fake. It's fake. Oh, my God. You know what? Just don't destroy anything. I'll be back.
I'll be back. At least this will keep you preoccupied. You come back, and there's, like, people surrounding a sign, and, like, there are cops, like, military helicopters, and there's, it's like King Kong.
I'm like, I've only been gone for 2 seconds.
I was getting milk.
What did you do? I gotta start keeping you at home.
He has, like, the bird statue in his hand.
Oh, God. The owner's just yelling at him.
You're just like, ugh.
So we have to talk to the owner like a parent. Like, look, he's like this. Can he at least keep it?
No.
Okay. Well, you got to take it from him. Good luck.
Fine, you can have it, but it'll be like 1,000, like 100,000 yen.
Fine. I just made a deal with Todoroki. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Aww.
Oh my god.
You just stray further and further away
We do.
from his human form. You know, he's completely human. He just has wings. Oh my gosh. What else?
Let me go through the thing. Did you imagine a comfort corner with Dabi for people with acne? Or same thing with Todoroki?
That would be a really great idea.
Like your quote unquote, because they're not imperfections or flaws. They're beautiful. They make you who you are, and I see you no different. How you look and stuff like that. But they would be like, but like I would go through this, and you still love me. So why would it be any different with you? Oh,
it'd be almost like the Fat Calm body positivity one.
I'd swoon so hard.
Oh, I would actually like that. Because like their scars don't really define them. Especially Todoroki. Dabi just doesn't give a shit.
Dabi's just like, listen, if you can get past this ugly mug, it's not. But like this ugly mug, then what? Like it wouldn't process to him. He'd be like, what? Shigaraki. He's like, maybe you should put a hand on your face. You're like, thank you?
I'm like, you
for nothing.
Like, you have my father's. Like, what? No, I want your dad's hands on my face.
God.
Oh. There's a lot of comfort corners I would want her to do. Like topics. But slowly. She's getting there.
We're just running everything that these creators have made. And, like, I'm just imagining them, like, other ASMR people, or the creator of bnha, and they just be like, what happened to the original plot of the movie? And we're, like, over here.
Like, we're actually, like, to the creator, we're reverting back to the original design of Hawk, so... God,
how many times do you think people have shown Yagami our stuff? Like, I know that there's a Discord, so I know they probably send each other TikToks.
Oh,
how many people have shared the videos to her? And damn well know a lot of people keep tagging her and stuff.
She probably has seen at least one or two. Probably more than a couple.
Oh God, she heard the AC. She heard my AC.
Oh God.
For other unrelated reasons, I will be passing away.
Oh my God.
That'd be interesting though.
It would be. I've not been on her Discord. Like, every single time I hear about it, like, it's always messing up because so many people are trying to get on it.
Yeah, I haven't even tried.
Yeah, I'm not even going to. Oh, God.
Those brights, I know, right?
Like, why you need brights on for?
You know who I keep forgetting about?
Who?
Belly Boy.
Oh, fuck.
No, not him. Oh my God. Aoyama? The one that shoots beams out of his stomach.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I would want anything with him.
No, he's perfect the way he is.
I think there has been one, but I don't think it was romantic. I think it was like a comfort thing. I don't know.
I can see him doing more comfort than anything else.
I just keep forgetting about him. I don't know why. People just don't talk about him that much.
I forget about him until I be rewatching the episodes and I see him in the background just being photogenic.
Okay, I listen to the Kiro audio. It's cute, but the amount of times he keeps calling us Chibi-chan makes me want to punch him.
Yeah.
Like, he's cute, and I'm probably going to get attacked for this, especially in my other friend group. I've made friends with some TikTokers. They love Kuro, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, the way he keeps seeing Chibi-chan over everything, more than Hawk says kid or baby bird. But it's not just Chibi-chan, it's Chibi-chan. Like, it's always like this chuckle. I'm like, it's cute. It was cute in the beginning, but
it needs to stop.
You need to tone it down a little bit. But like, he's a little shit.
And he's the character from the volleyball anime, or am I thinking of the different character?
I don't know. I don't think he's. Yeah, I think he's the captain of the Kuro, or not. Of the Neko, whatever it's called. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it. I think he's a captain. I can't remember.
I haven't watched the anime yet. I've seen 2 or 3 of their audios, but that's about it.
I thought we watched it together. A few episodes. I don't think we got through the first season though.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been that long.
It's been that long. We haven't had an anime night in a long time. But I have written here. Let me see. Notes that I took while listening to it. Yeah, I say Chibi-chan laughs. Alright, cool it. It's only 5 seconds in, and your route's first episode. Kiro says, not bad at all.
Oh, God.
I can't take it seriously after I hear that phrase.
I can't either.
Like, I was falling asleep to Kiro, and then he says it, and my eyes snapped open. Like, it looked like that scene from SpongeBob where Squidward's trying to sleep.
Yes.
Yep. I have something about Kiro makes me itch. And then say, why can't we talk about normal things, huh? I'm like, what happened in that audio? I don't remember why I said that. And then Kiro made out with us in front of our parents, not my German mom and her wooden spoon of justice. He was cocky with, hi mom, hi dad, I'm your future son-in-law. The worst part was that he thought my dad was there. Oh, I just realized why I said that.
No!
I read a dad joke and I didn't even realize it until I was like, wait, what? Oh. But yeah, he was being a little cocky little shit.
I would have fought him. I feel like my family
would never.
My family would look at me and go like, if you don't drop him now, you better.
Oh my God.
Like, does he act like this in front of his own parents? No. He's just mad.
And then Oikawa makes me want to throat punch him. It's the arrogant, I don't know. It's just
watch that one, yeah.
The 7 Minutes in Heaven one with the choke collar. He was cute and stuff, but it's the little cocky little shit, like the little arrogant twat. I don't like him in the anime anyways because he's a little punk. So just in general, I think whenever I've only listened to one of his audios or maybe 2, I can't remember, but I just go into that thinking about him. It's like if there was an audio for Sasuke, I would just want to fight him the whole time. I fucking hate Sasuke. I loved him as a kid, but that's because, I didn't really pay attention to what was actually happening to, I only saw him. Now, after I've rewatched it, like, several years ago, I was like, yeah, he's a fucking twat.
He still is, as an adult.
God, Sasuke's such a little shit.
He is.
But yeah.
I understand his pain. He lost his whole entire family to his brother. Something was underneath my thigh.
Since we started talking about hogs, I keep getting KFC ads. On YouTube, after he sent me that ketchup mustard thing, now I keep getting ads on YouTube about ketchup. I'm like, I don't even know how. What?
The bug, that thing hit the window.
Yeah, let me. But do you think Hawks has an ongoing battle with squirrels? Do you?
Maybe. But why?
Because they always do. They always have birds and squirrels just don't like to get along.
And cats and dogs.
Yeah.
Some humans. Oh my goodness. Have you watched the audio with Hawks and Bakugo?
I started, and then I don't remember why didn't I take notes on that?
Did you?
I don't know, the first thing I see is like Shinso doing Jedi shit. This is not the listener you're looking for. I don't know. I know at some point we're in the air, and then we're on a bike, and all that kind of stuff.
Did you remember the craziness?
What?
Did you remember what was going on the bike in the air?
I don't even know what the point was. Like, I kind of just skipped around, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'll listen to it, and then I forgot.
Basically, we're the warden, and, like, I'm planning on making a TikTok around the first half of the audio. But, like, pretty much Hawk's whole entire plan was that he's in jail with everyone else. We're the warden, and his plan is to, like, seduce us and have us, get him and Bakugo out, which apparently works, even though I'm just like, no.
I know he passes out from, like, protecting us or saving us or something like that. There was something. It was something that Bakugo said. He really used everything he had to keep us safe or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was when he was trying to break out. And apparently we broke out with both of them, broke out of jail, and then we get on the motorcycle, and apparently there was a motorcycle sitting around.
As one is.
And then we get on the motorcycle, and then we start having sex on the motorcycle, and Hawks is flying by. Also having sex with us. While we're being shot at. By police.
Wow, people...
And then apparently we crash, but then we fly and we continue to have a threesome in the air.
Okay.
All the while still being chased.
I remember in one with us, Dobby, and Hawks, whenever Hawks was saving us from the first time we got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Hawks was like, I can't carry you both. And now after this, I'm like, bullshit. You just didn't want to carry Dobby.
He's like, fuck Dobby. But in the audio, it's just, I like it. Like, my brain usually I can put myself in the situations just fine. But, like, in that situation, my larger part of my brain was just like, no. Like, how we get...
I can't even visually, like, mentally visualize it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Would Hawks call us his little bird watcher, or is that just code for stalker?
I think that's code for stalker.
It's like, Hawks, I need you to come here right now. Why? What's wrong? I need you. Look, there's a bird watcher. I'll be there. I'm on all.
He finds us. Like, hello.
Jesus.
I love Yagami, but like some stuff she be coming up with, I'd be like, what?
What are they talking about in that Discord?
Huh?
So, like, what are they talking about in that Discord?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, it's like the sun just rose.
I know. I was looking at the trees. I was like, and it's just people on the road too.
Yeah, I'm like, where's the light like coming from?
And they're not coming into the park. It looks like they're coming through the park, but they're not.
Jesus. No, I'm talking about like right here. Has this always been bright? And
yeah.
I don't.
That's from the restaurants.
Yeah, I just don't remember that being that bright. Jesus.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like I've noticed that like for a minute now.
I just have Amazon wish list for just snacks from around the world. Like, I keep seeing, because every time I get followed by people, like, I just go to their profile because I'm curious to see who they are. Mm-hmm. Like, every single one. My favorite time is whenever, like, you look at their bio and it says, see translation. I'm like, what? It's just an emoji. You hit it and nothing's changed. You're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm enlightened. But no, sometimes they'll have, like, a wish list. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow, people actually buy stuff? And apparently they do. And I'm like, I'm just seeing cosplay gear, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But if I did that, I would just be like, I want some Pringles, like just random like food. I would just have a wish list fully dedicated to food from around the world, like just random shit, or like spicy food challenges, like the Carolina Reaper, and then I would just use that to film our reactions because you will be trying it too. You have no choice in the matter.
I know.
You get to watch me pass away that day.
I'm going to pass away that day.
You'll be fine, because you won't do it. You're smart. I'm not.
What if we get Ash? What if we get our friends to do it?
I'm going to start calling Ashley Ashy.
Ash? How about Josh?
Ashy Deku. That's Ashley. Josh is fucking Todoroki. Or Aizawa.
Both.
Yeah. Hatsufull boyfriend talks.
Huh?
Hatsufull boyfriend talks. Remember Hatsufull boyfriend? That Otome game where you're romancing birds?
Oh, God.
That talks.
No.
Someone said in the comments, I was like, oh my god, you're right.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not. That was buried deep in the back of my mind for a reason. Oh God, that game.
Aizawa, to sum up his character and like, a meme, it would be, would you like or That's Aizawa's character.
Because, and the rest and all of the class is London.
Exactly. Or Levi and Kakashi. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, that would especially be the situation. Remember when, like, Deku and Bakugo got caught fighting? That would be him in that situation. I still remember that. Because I was just like, he's going to whoop both of their asses. And I still remember that one TikTok revolved around that with the woman. She was talking where she was playing as All Might. She was just like, yeah. Did Deku whoop his ass?
Did he whoop his ass? That would be me too.
Honestly, yes. Like, what cracks me up is, like, a lot of people don't notice, like, in the anime, like, the characters in the anime, they're like, oh, who will beat All Might's next in line? And, like, he's being clear as day as to who it is. Like, Deku's got the same type of power and everything. I was just like...
Always around him.
Always around him.
To the point where Todoroki thinks that that's his dad.
Yes! And I'm just like, y'all... Bakugo is the only one that's figured out, huh? The only one.
It's not very plus ultra of them.
Oh, God. I still hear Muriel's voice. I don't know why when you said that, like, I instantly thought of his voice.
Plus ultra?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know why.
Yeah.
Especially the training video.
Oh my god.
That's one of my favorites.
Hawks is a penguin. He just slides around everywhere on his stomach.
And during the wintertime, that would actually be kind of cute, though.
He's like wearing a suit.
Oh.
And then it's ruined because of his dumb ass.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to like a gala and you're like, please stop.
Could you imagine Yagami doing Setsu Kaiba? He'd be like Bakugo, but worse somehow.
Oh, God.
He would just insult you. And then you at some point have to babysit Mokuba. I'd be so mad throughout that audio.
We need to stop giving her ideas.
Would you use Hawks as a carrier pigeon?
I mean, that's smart. Because he's always on the go.
He'd lose the damn message in some way.
He would, honestly.
You have to attach it to his ankle. Do you think you have a tracking device on him?
From the Hero Agency, yes.
Like, it's like you have to tag him, so you have like a tracking device on him.
Because he's always going off somewhere. It's like, please.
Imagine if Hawks' voice actor was on TikTok. I know there's one for Aizawa and all this kind of stuff, and Mirio now, and Sebastian. But is Hawks' voice actor VA on TikTok? Because he would be.
I don't know.
Spammed.
Yeah, if he doesn't, that's what probably.
He could be making some money.
He could make some money, but good God, his phone will be blowing up.
I mean, you can mute stuff.
Shit.
You just probably would never see everything that people send you.
Let my agency take care of that, because I'm.
Okay, imagine you and Hawks go to a con. Okay, you decide to go Harry Potter themed, so you are Slytherin because that's what your house you are, and then Hawks decides to cosplay as either these three characters. Ready?
I already see one.
Buckbeak.
I knew it.
Dumbledore's Phoenix. Or Hedwig.
The first one I thought was Hedwig.
Yeah.
Like, you just Would he have like some special paint for his wings, or would he not touch that?
He would probably do it where like maybe it's like powder.
Oh yes.
Maybe, I don't know. It'd probably be easier if he was just, what is his name?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah, the Phoenix's name. Yeah.
I forgot what the Phoenix name was.
Fox or something. I don't remember. Starts with an F.
It starts with F. I totally forgot. But no, yeah, it would be easier for him to be that. Be the Phoenix.
Or the Golden Snitch. He would cosplay as the Snitch.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
That'd be so weird. So I feel like that'd be kind of cool at the same time.
That'd be kind of cute.
Or one of the keys. The flying keys.
How would that even work out?
I don't know. That's up to him.
Oh my gosh. But that would be cute. That'd be cute if he went after Phoenix. He could wear like all red, have like some like, he already got the wings. So. Dye his hair red.
Aww.
That'd be cute.
He'd steal some dye from Kiri.
Yeah, he would. I keep forgetting that Kiri did dye his hair.
Yep.
I keep forgetting.
It's always fun whenever you see an established or an anime established that some of these characters' hair colors that are really wild are actually not, born. It's actually hair dye.
Yeah, because then he dyed his hair after his favorite hero.
I don't remember.
I think that's what it was. Because he designed his hero outfit after his like favorite hero growing up. So I think he dyed his hair the same way. But that'd be so cute. Oh, I would love that.
So, if you guys went to the beach,
Yes.
we and Hawks,
Yes.
you have sunscreen. He puts sunscreen on you. Obviously, he would enjoy doing that. But then you do that to him, but you put more on than what he needs, and then you trip him, so he falls in the sand. You roll him. He's covered in sand. You call him breaded.
We'll be sleeping on the couch that night.
He doesn't like sand, huh? It's very coarse. It gets everywhere. His Anakin backstory.
He would hate us for like a good long time.
Dobby would be laughing.
Dobby would definitely be laughing.
It's like, fine, you can be on the couch, but I will be with Dobby.
I'm like, well, you know what? Dobby said he come and see me.
Tyler, how's that even like that? What'd you do?
Huh? All I did was open it and it almost exploded.
Exactly. Why did it almost explode?
Because this is a new bottle.
Were you shaking it?
No. It was in my bag.
I probably got you.
I brought like 2 bottles.
You brought 2.
Actually, technically 3. Because one of them was lemonade. I'm being unhealthy tonight.
Villain Bakugo called us a pipsqueak.
Shit. Oh shit.
I had tears because as a tall woman, it is not often that I am called pipsqueak. I was like, you can kill me. I'm good now. I was at peace with my life.
Yagami Yato is out here
trying to insult us. I'm like,
God.
The light?
Yes.
Well, you'll be fine. There you go.
Yagami Yato is out here trying to insult us, but instead she's making our day.
I know. I'm like, he's like, pipsqueak. I'm like, oh. Like, say it again.
Oh, God.
Anytime someone calls me shorty and actually means it, oof.
I think it was Ozawa when he was like voluptuous. I was just like, ooh. I had to pause the value. I was like, I know you just did not call us that. I was like, okay, alright. Body. Okay, so like all the characters are like picking you up and like, but there's only a few. Cause I weigh 175 pounds. So I'm just like, I know more than half of y'all can't pick me up. I know it.
What the fuck does this mean? I just have on the list Dry Boy Squad. What the fuck is that? What does that mean?
So Shigaragi is the leader.
Shigaragi. Dobby. Yeah. It must be that. The Dry Boy Squad. We'll just refer to them as that.
because, they are both dry.
They need some Aveeno.
They need a wax. They need like a sandpaper wipe down. That'd be maybe not the sandpaper, because I'll fuck him up. That's the way that's killing him. But sure could look like a brand new person. He'll shine and glow. When like women get pregnant, they're like, "Oh my God, you have such a glow to you." Doesn't he?
You just see sparkles.
Yes. They're like, "Oh, I don't see the dust anymore." The dust clouds. So like, yes.
Kiro called us small too.
Huh?
Kiro, whenever I first listened to him, I know I shit on him, but like, he called us small. As a tall woman, I am quite long. So, so he called us small. I was like, boy.
Oh my God.
I was doing that Debbie Ryan like me.
Oh my God. We love.
He threatened to cobbit on us.
Cobbit?
Or that wall thing.
Oh, I didn't know that had a name.
Yeah. And then I had social anxiety because I was like, we're in public.
Like, sir, we can't be doing this here. Not here. Not now. We'll do that at home.
It's like, go back to...
What is this?
They go back to sleep and starve.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, raccoon.
And one of...
cat?
It was raccoon.
Oh.
And one of King Akira's Dobby little mini episodes, his episodes are actually quite short. But I guess, yeah, Dobby gets hurt, and so we go to, save him, essentially go fight who he couldn't, take down. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, no, you'll be annihilated. And I was like, wow, the confidence is really, the faith is very reassuring. But I was like, whatever, we got this. Lo and behold, we did. We won. Dobby woke up, saw us, yelled at us for not obeying his orders, and then he was like, wait, you won? I was like, clearly. I was like, Snape was like, obviously. He had the audacity to say, you won?
I would have threw hands. I'm like, you know what, you ain't getting nothing tonight. You know what, go. Your date tonight is your right hand or left, whichever one you use.
Like, we knocked him out so we wouldn't have to hear him, so we could actually take on the villain too. He's like, I guess the first time we hit him, he didn't get knocked out because he's like, what, are you trying to knock me out? And then we hit him again, and then he's like, okay. I think he damaged his arm or something. I was like, okay, wow, you strong.
Good God. He's being held together by staples.
I know, he called us crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I was like, sir, first of all, how dare you?
How dare you?
Just have the audacity.
Just the audacity, bitch.
Feels like I should have just tied you up and let you watch. You probably like that.
He would.
Even though he's mainly dominant and most of the audios, I would be like, yo, you sit here and you watch. Don't talk. Just watch.
Just
don't speak when spoken to. Don't say a word.
I'm missing a lot of artists and artists and cosplays and stuff are starting to follow me. It must be amazing to find a channel like ours. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm like, they probably saw it and they're like, it's free real estate. They're like, these ideas are, I would.
Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot, based off of audios, which I'm just like, oh. I was like, I'm so glad that our conversations are giving you ideas.
Some of their bios are hurting my feelings.
What do you mean?
I'll read through them, and then I have one listed here. Someone, I should have wrote down their name. Someone's like, are you my homework? Because I don't want you. I was like, aw. I felt both insulted yet humored.
I'm like, clever.
Oh no, I wrote this list on a list I was trying to make for essay ideas for my college paper. I think I had another one somewhere.
We are on we are not talking about college right now unless we're going to talk about the comfort audios. Then we'll talk about it. No. Now I'm thinking about Fat Gum, too.
I was listening to a werewolf... No, I was re-listening to the Werewolf Demon Dobby. I don't know why. But I remember more of the story now where it's like, I guess we were going after somebody, and then he got mad. And he said, let me find it. Just because we agreed on it doesn't mean I'm okay with it. Excuse me? What?
Sir, that don't make no sense in any kind
He's
of...
like, I didn't think you would do it. I'm like, you allowed me to go to flirt with someone? Maybe I'm into that type of life of threesomes or something. I don't know.
I was like, sir, you said that you agree, but then now you're saying that you don't agree. You choose one.
Just because I said yes doesn't mean I'm actually okay with it. I mean, I get it, but it's like, you want red velvet cake? Yes. Okay, let's get some red velvet cake. It's like, just because I agree doesn't mean I was okay. Then tell me you don't want it.
Yes.
Fucking
like, it's
asshole.
not that hard. Just say
it. What if there was some like Disney shit? Like
what?
Like you're with Kiri.
Oh.
Okay, you're like with Kiri, and he's dying. Okay, that bird.
I know, it just sounded like a regular, so like...
But no, you're with Kiri and he's dying, okay?
Yeah.
I promise this is a comedy. What if there was like this...
He's totally dying, but I bet you gotta laugh.
What if he's like, you pull some Tangled shit, not the singing, but where they're like, where it's like, you were my dream, and then he says that to you and you're like, oh...
Like you're unimpressed, and like you're like, oh, is that all you have to say?
You get caught off guard. You're like, oh, you weren't my dream.
He's like, oh, you know what? I'll just die.
It's flat, huh?
Yeah. He's like, you know what? I'll just, you know what? Don't even help me. Don't even. Just let me die. It's just like, I'm sorry. I thought we established this, that we were just friends. No. I mean, yes. Also, no. Oh my god.
But I've always loved you. I've always wanted you. Your standards are concerningly low, my friend.
Yeah. I'd be like, sir, look, I have told you 1,000 times that I'm not interested in you like that. Why do you keep opening your mouth? I saw what you did the other day. You went and told people we were together. Why did you do that?
You antagonized Gang Orca.
Gang Orca had to come and find me again. You know I'm scared of Gang Orca.
Someone said that he did some schmooze moves from SeaWorld. I was like, no! Imagine, like, you go to SeaWorld and you're with Gang Orca and he's, like, gone. He's just, oh, God, we're doing this with Gang Orca now, too.
Oh, God.
So we have Bird Hawks and now we're going to make Whale Orca. So you're at SeaWorld. Yeah. You're watching the show. Uh-huh. He's next to you 1 minute. Uh-huh. And then you look back over, he's gone. And you look back, you're like, what? Where'd he go? And he's, like, down there swimming with the...
I'm like, that's my baby.
He's jumping through hoops.
Oh. I'm like, that's my baby. That's my baby.
That's Mommy's little champ.
Even though he's really not little. In any sense of the word.
I've had bigger. We've had...
Have we?
Demon Dragon King Bakugo.
Okay, but that's questionable because the measurements don't match up.
He's a dragon. It's magical.
You said in human form.
Oh my god, imagine...
A loud of bird.
Could you imagine Gang Orca on Viagra?
No.
Me neither.
No. No, it's already torturous enough. He's got two. And he pretty much tore us up in the closet. I don't know how we fit in I don't think we even in the closet at that point. I think we just went into a room. Because ain't no way. Especially when in Denver and All Might and me screaming because I didn't want to be there. You are
the literal like embodiment of that hamster meme. You have like a cross.
I I still remember the first time I listened to it, like, Endeavor was like, come, little one, sit on my lap. And I was just like, no.
I don't like that he said little.
I was like, no.
No, I do. That implies that I'm short. Sorry, continue.
And I feel like, no, you know what? I'm gonna leave. And then, like, All Might comes in and he's like, ha ha ha. And you're just like, yay, he's gonna save me. Let me go take care of Hawks, because I tore him up pretty badly.
You had the right idea, but the wrong bit.
Yeah, that's what he. That was exactly All Might at that moment.
Your heart's in the right place, kid, but.
As soon as he. I think the point that made my face go, like, from smiling to drop, and my heart drop out my ass, when he was like, especially when they simp for me, I was like, no, I'm going to take care of Hawks. You can argue with him all you want. No, and it's like, I just picture him closing the door slowly, like, you just...
The light just slowly fades. It just narrows. And then the screen cuts to black, and you hear, like, the door close.
And
Hawks has the slow.
And Hawks is just sitting there looking at me but he can't move because I tore him up so bad. And Todoroki's just there like, I can't disobey my dad.
It's like Hawks is like a dead fly where his like leg is twitching.
Yes.
He's just constantly just saying, "Mommy." He's like in a fever dream.
I was just like, no, tell Hawks I'm sorry. I don't want that. Oh my god. And the whole time they argued and like roast each other while they were going to Pound Town.
Pound Town?
Yeah. Literally. Oh god.
Entering Yagami's little fandom, it was like you showed me this whole new world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. And then as I, went and listened to the audios, it was like constant, this is Halloween playing in the background.
That one video I sent to you that I said we should do like a video of, like her going like, oh my god, what the,
What is that?
What do I get? Like, in like you saying like, do I get on the train? It's like you looking back at me saying, should I do it? And I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
And then like they have some boyfriend like unicorn. It's the Yuazawa.
Oh my god. Oh, Aizawa. When that daddy kink comes in, oof.
We should still do a video over that sound though, because instantly I thought of like.
We should.
Both of us like entering. I got entered into it by TikTok. A lot of people were talking about it. So I was just like, let me look her up on YouTube and see what she is. First one I looked up was Hawks. And I went down the rabbit hole.
Mine was luckily Todoroki. I started vanilla. I was eased into it. And then you showed me Gang Orca immediately after. And I was like, oh, I went from 0 to 100. I didn't even finish the first episode. I just listened to a little bit of it. And then you're like, Gang Orca. I was like, oh, this is the first one I listened to, I guess. I turned out okay.
I went into it slowly, mainly because I had to...
You threw me into the lake and said, if she drowns, I guess she drowns. I was like, okay.
I was like, oh, I took the lessons. I took my time. I paid the money. And I was just like, oh, ma'am, you were like this. Gengo girl.
You were right.
I had to go through so many Hawk audios. Mirio, I think my favorite out of her YouTube ones is the villain Mirio. Mainly because, like, the one part that caught me the fuck off guard was him. Like, he's a villain and everything. And he's like, oh, I don't torture people. I'm too nice for that, basically. And you're just like, oh, okay. Alright, so you a villain, so what you do then? What do you do instead? Do you just destroy places? What? And he's just like, oh, basically, like, mercy kills. Like, oh, okay, so, like, you shoot him. What? I mean, you're quirk, you can go through things, so maybe you just rip out their hearts. He's like, oh, kind of find out when you rip someone's brains out.
I did the blinking thing, like that. The guy, that gif, I was like...
Yeah. Like, when he said it, I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that right. You said rip
No,
people's brains.
you heard right.
I was like, rip people's brains out. Like, sir, I don't want to ask you how, but how? With your fork?
He just rips them out. It's like weeding.
Is it like, does he just like rip it out or does he push it?
He said ripped. So, he pulls, not pushes.
Oh, that's like, but like that would still be painful.
Yeah.
Cause that's where all your nerves are.
Yeah. It's like a migraine for a while.
For a good long while.
It's a mercy kill.
For 2 seconds, maybe. Depends on how fast he pulls.
Depends on how he likes you, probably.
I like you a lot, so I'll just pull
Faster.
slowly. Oh, okay.
If it's slowly, then you're suffering.
Well, apparently he doesn't like when people suffer. And then he was like, oh, you know, I visit their grave sometimes. Just be nice and say nice things about them. I'm like,
Get the fuck away from my grave.
and I'm just saying, like, out of all the villain versions of the pro heroes, you're the scariest.
People want us to listen to Villain Tamaki.
I have not listened to that one.
I can't. Tamaki's voice. No tea, no shade to Yagami. It's just his voice. It sounds like he's always about to sneeze or something. Like, I don't.
You ain't the only one. I've heard a lot of people say, like, they don't really care for his voice. Like, I've heard people say, like, the whimpering, like, him talk, how he talks, it gets on their nerves sometimes. Which, in some cases, like, sometimes it gets on my nerves sometimes, but, like...
I feel like the more you listen to it, the more you'll probably get, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people want us to react to that, so I'll look into villains, and maybe he would be more confident in speaking, I don't know. I saw someone today say that they want to hear us talk about Seto.
Seto.
I assume that's a bnha character.
Oh.
Is that the sticky guy?
Oh, is that the vibrating guy?
No, that's Yo, whatever, Shindo, whatever his name is. No, is the Seto the black-haired guy? The one that...
Let's see.
You do that. I'm gonna turn on the car for a little bit.
It's bright.
It got hotter or more humid than I originally anticipated.
That's because we're sitting in the car.
Yeah.
Bugs. I see you turn on the car like a bug just like landing on my hand like, oh, are we going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, God, this is almost 3 hours. Yeah. I'm gonna turn it off, and we're gonna drive through the riverfront, if that's okay.